wants to go over what happened last session?
I'll go over part if somebody else takes part.
Did it last week. I could do it again, but I did it last week.
So, pretty much what happened was we got our stuff that Eerie tossed, and we was making our way up a steep cliff or a steep hill or something like that. And we was still separated from Aranea, Taurus question mark.
Torius.
Daryl and Roxas. And Group B was Elena, Rock, and Liar. And yeah, they pretty much met up with a doppelganger bitch trying to get handsy with my boyfriend. Which was Eerie, by the way. I think it was Eerie. Had the voice of Eerie. And she was guiding them, or she was impersonating me, guiding them closer to us.
Mm-hmm.
And we met in the middle after she was found out by a certain sending. And Aranea was trying to be smart and be like, "Oh, I'm going to see if we'll get a rise out of Elena, the Elena,
Mm-hmm.
by talking bad about our bird," which she did not. And we ended up fighting a hellish looking hound. It looked very undead. It smelt gross.
2 of them.
It exploded with all the pus and nastiness.
Mm-hmm. And Rose attacked us.
Irina died.
It's all Arena's.
One less to worry about
After-
now. Don't have to trip over that clumsy names.
After that, there was discussion over. There was a heated discussion between Rock and Elena about, well, he was in it too, wasn't you, Aranea?
Mm-hmm.
About the whole unfolding of why y'all didn't help Gawain, or why we didn't help Gawain and shit.
Just a big blame game.
Yeah. Pretty much. Elena she explained her story, her side. She didn't very much explain Liar, because she believes every person has a reason for doing so. Torius.
Notorious.
Torios.
Charlotte. Aranios.
Wayne 2. Wayne 2.
Gwaine 2. There we go. Gwaine 2. He, after Elena pushed Rock down with trying to stop Torius, or Gwaine 2, from getting Irina's soul. She was concerned about her friend. She wanted to protect her. He explained himself. She went okay. She walked off. Daryl and Roxius didn't want no part of the drama in between that group of people. They left it to us, and Arena's soul got turned into what? A coin? Yeah.
I think it was a medallion.
More like a, when you go to a restaurant when you're a kid and you get one of those foil-covered chocolates that looks like a gold coin.
Mm-hmm.
Gelt. Jewish gelt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Well,
Jews
she
are,
got
or
turned
elves are
into that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I rolled very well on getting. Well, no, yeah, I rolled very well on how successful or unsuccessful Daryl and Daryl's gambling was. We ended up getting a diamond, a 300 gold piece diamond.
325.
No, 325. But yeah, that's all I remember.
Fuck.
let's see what else. There's also assassins involved in the fight.
Oh yeah, they was turds.
Give me a moment.
We have one alive, tied up.
Yeah, he also soiled himself.
Yes, he
Yes.
has.
Aranea tried.
Soiled means like they crapped, right?
Yeah.
He wet himself. He's at least wet himself.
And
Yeah.
he also is. Oh yeah, Elena cast Stone of Truth. It's right there.
Yeah,
I think Liar just convinced him to fail the check.
There was a point when Torius went to investigate the book about Strahd and
Oh
flipped
yeah,
out like a ninja a little bit.
you attacked people. Yep.
Yeah, we while Aranea was trying to figure out Torius's intent, I mean really we all were, and we were trying to figure out
1 HP.
Well, Aranea was trying to figure out if you maybe were working with Strahd or something secretly. And that obviously was not the case because we handed you the book to read, and I believe, we don't know this, but voices started outright screaming at you and gave you exhaustion. And you also were really interested in Irina beforehand with death and a whole bunch of other stuff, so you're just basically creeping us out. But we don't think you're working for Strahd, so that's good. I guess.
Wait, we did heal him. We did heal him, in fact.
We did heal him, yes.
Yeah. You guys healed me up quite a bit.
Yeah, you stabbed Aranea. You stabbed me right through the chest. And I was like, ow, okay. Walks away.
What else happened? The little drones have a sort of divination magic on my armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's an important thing to mention.
Yes, it is. I feel like that is the boss we're about to fight. Anywho, we made camp. We
argued quite a bit.
We argued a lot. There was some wolves that we heard in camp, or at least the first watch did, and then the second watch is like, hey, there's wolves swinging outside of our camp.
Thanks to
Eerie.
Mm-hmm.
Eerie had our backs. We had some lovely wolf meat in the morning. And we were in the middle of questioning our captor. There's Zone of Truth on him, rock sitting on his chest.
Yep.
With chain wrapped around him. So, trying to think what else. There's a lot of inter-party strife going on right now.
Well, I feel like it's mostly in between Rock and Elena, to be honest.
And Liar.
And
He doesn't
Liar.
like Liar much either.
Right back at you, buddy.
Look. Players, I love you both. Characters, I can't fucking stand you.
Arenea's like in the corner going, but at least we're still cool, right, Rock? Yeah. We're bros. It's fine.
Is there anything else we need to really worry about? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it.
I think so.
A lot did happen, even though it felt like a lot of combat.
It did.
Oh,
Let's
we
see.
also found items on the rogues, but that's just administrative stuff. Too.
Oh yeah. Torius got himself a fancy new short sword and poison applicating.
Oh wait, and I got gentle
Stabber.
repose too.
You got what?
Gentle repose.
Because she slept for the night, and now we can make the body not rot.
Yeah.
What body?
Arena.
Oh wait.
When he did the skull thing,
Yeah. Oh yeah. We was talking about.
Elena,
I'm assuming her husk is still
Aranea.
remains. Not
Arena.
Arena.
Because Arena's
yeah.
soul is in the coin, but we still have her body, so that way we can figure out.
Better not come up against a mensch with a mad dreidel. We'll lose that soul.
Nice.
I will award fitting inspiration for this. Okay.
You don't deserve it, but here it is.
Let's see.
This inspiration is fading as my faith that you will complete this campaign.
Nope.
You're saying that faded long ago, Joe?
Yes. All right. The morning comes. You have all discussed a bit already, and you have interrogated somewhat the assassin. Well, you have started the process of.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I've got no.
Me neither.
Nani? God
Nani?
damn it! I fucking hate dynamic lighting. It's such a bitch. All right, hold on.
Did I flip out before we rested or after?
I believe it was
Like,
pretty sure it was before.
Yeah, it was
You rested.
before.
Yeah.
So I would
full
be-
HP.
Foundry is an excellent application that does dynamic lighting.
The thing right now is like any new maps I make, I have to specifically alter because your guys were created with legacy dynamic lighting, and so everything new is created with new dynamic lighting. So I have to go and specifically alter all the settings.
Way too much
The
like
thing
my
with
day job.
Foundry is it doesn't have modules built in.
Say what?
The thing with Foundry is it doesn't have modules built in, like
Nope.
versus
that is
Strahd.
true. Although I think there's like utilities to convert packages, module packages.
Oh no.
I didn't see
I
shit.
seen that.
It's on nothing. On
I saw
nothing.
I look
not
like
a
an
battle
old
map?
woman.
This is not a battle map, okay? This is a peace map.
This is a piece map.
Piecemeal, man.
Lyre will strategically put his peaceful self over.
But actually, Lyre is right here as he was threatening, and Elena was right here as she was assisting in the threatening. Rock is now one with the assassin.
He's sitting on his chest.
Let's see. Rock.
Yes.
Make me a perception check with advantage.
Advantage. Did we clear out our last exhaustion?
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're
I
still on
did.
level 1.
Way to own yourself.
Look.
Arania wakes up super rested, like, oh my goodness, that was the best rest I've had in ages. Don't you feel wonderful today, guys? No?
So I have advantage, but I also have disadvantage. So normal roll. Let's go.
Yes.
Awesome. You know what? Fuck it. I never use my favorite inspiration anyways. Let's go again.
Oh, God.
I always forget, so I remembered right.
Oof.
was
he's
gonna
gonna,
say.
he's gonna get into the juicy
Can't
details
be-
now.
Can't all be winners or survivors.
Fuck.
Or
Oh.
survivors.
Well, it's been nice knowing you all. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, you're not. Shut up.
So Lexi's the best
You're-
zone of truth, huh? Do we
Yeah.
make our saves against that? I'm gonna make my save.
I'm pretty sure he made his save. Oh god. I don't think I think so far. Oh yeah, I already made my save. You already know the assassin failed. You know whether someone fails or succeeds on Zone of Truth. No one else rolled though.
I can
Is
roll.
there-
Does Daryl and Roxas gotta roll too?
I assume I have to roll. I'm in there.
Yes. What's the range on it? What's Zone of Truth range? Go ahead and link Zone of Truth. My
60
from-
feet.
How? What?
60
no,
feet.
it's
Oh,
a
negative.
15-foot
Diameter is-
radius.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking this
15-foot
fucking guy.
radius. My bad.
This
Yeah, 15
fucking
feet.
guy.
Look,
I
you
mean,
said
he's-
range, and I
He
read
is right.
range.
He's right about the range, but the effect is a 15-foot radius.
See.
How you doing?
So
Alright.
that's
Fucking, that's massive.
so that's charisma.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and roll that now.
Yes,
Big boy.
that works.
Chonk.
So
Wonderful.
I
You
am.
can chuck it right there if you want.
I
Where
am
on where you want chonk.
effectively zone of truth.
Alright.
As am I, with a charisma saving throw of 0.
Let's
13?
see.
What's your DC, Lexi?
15.
Cool. Rainey's like, damn it.
Let's see. Give me a saving throw, buddy.
I feel like this changes liar none.
Oh, I'm on Whispers. 'cause I
Fire's
was
always
DMing on
honest with
Thursday.
us, though. I feel.
Daryl, give me one with disadvantage. Yeah.
Oof.
Alright. Roxas is uncomfortable at this, and there are too many people close to him, so he will walk away.
Aww.
Daryl is not moving, as he is posted up on the side of the tree. He's sitting down. But there is Rock, who is sitting on top of the assassin, who is moister than when you first started sitting on him. And after Lyre whispered the sweet nothings of the void into his ear. I think everyone failed. Yes, everyone failed.
Nice.
We're a fucking charismatic group.
I'm smart, not pretty.
The assassin is awake, looking at each of you with fear.
Take it away, Lar. She's gonna
I
step
think I
beside
mentioned
Daryl.
Fire has no interest in asking the questions, merely facilitating the questioning to go well.
Alright. Rock, your turn. Go ahead.
Mark's gonna lean down, have his helmet just peel back slowly in front of the man.
Oh, Lord.
He does not look surprised. He still looks unnerved by the whole situation, but he does not seem to be shocked by this.
Okay, cool. So, what's your issue with knife ears?
This I ain't got no issue with none of you. So one of you is supposed to die? The boss said so. I just came to do that. All right.
Which one of us was supposed to die?
His hands are kind of like underneath Rock's immensity. He's kind of like gesturing his head. The Aranea chick.
Why?
So the
Why is she
boss
supposed
wants
to
her
die?
dead. I don't know, boy. The boss says, I'll go do.
Where's
Who do
your
you work
boss?
for?
Oh, sorry.
You know who I work for. You already met him once. You put him in a foul mood. His name's Cohen Edemacher. You already gathered up about 12 people from the village to make those things that came after you. You don't want to get on his bad side. That's what. So
And overhearing the guy talking about the fact that these things were assembled by somebody, I think Torius would be interested enough. He's going to come in and get close, and I will see what happens with his.
another failure. Elena,
you
another
doing?
person has entered your zone, and they also must speak the truth.
The minions of hell grow stronger.
Where's your boss right now? I'll ask the rogue.
He's up in his castle. On the hill.
The one we just escaped from.
I was going to use some of you to get Aranea to come, but I got down pissy and sent us out after her again with some help.
And pray tell, how many more of these creatures does he have?
We also don't think he has any more of those, but he whipped him up in a day. He could go back to Valaki and grab more if he wanted. He doesn't really quite care about people in any way, shape, or form.
Why do you work for him? Because clearly you're disposable.
I don't really quite have a choice.
Are you sure about that?
Kind of looks at you. What choice do I have, huh? What would you know?
I know you can slip a blade between his ribs while he sleeps.
Kind of cost up a little blood because he was severely bludgeoned the day prior. You haven't seen what dark things he does to himself and others.
What dark things does he do?
Tries to shift his head back towards you, liar, but he is kind of restrained. He uses people and their blood to do things. Dark things. Speaks to voices that ain't there. And does what they say.
Immediately looks over to Torius.
Look, all I know is that you go see Cone by yourself. You generally ain't walking out of there. Period.
Do you know who he talks to? A name?
I don't know who he talks to.
Do you know who he trusts most?
I don't want to know who he trusts most.
Do you know any of his weaknesses?
The only time he's been really even showing himself lately out of his own little room he has in that castle is when he goes to pull new people in. He likes to hear them scream and beg for help. Likes to show him the thing right in the jail that he has pinned up to the wall. I used to be a person too. He has a weakness is that he likes seeing people suffer.
Talking about Frank.
Oh, the other one.
Oh, that was a bunch of people from Barovia, but no, the other one that was in one of the cells.
If we let you up and let you go, will you return to him?
Wait, Frank,
Frank.
you were talking to Ari, hadn't you?
Eerie.
Oh, you say her name, don't really care. She's the only one that calls that thing by name.
And if we have?
Well, it's a fright bit curious, that's all. Never pegged her to look for help.
If we let you walk, will you return to your boss and tell him our plans? Think wisely on that.
No.
Can I
Insight
insight that?
check.
I want to insight that.
Give me an insight check.
I mean, it's not a truth.
And what do you mean Eerie is asking us for help?
24.
He will not return to there and tell his boss of what has happened. But he
Tell your
might.
boss in any way, shape, or form.
Look, I already said I didn't, wouldn't I?
That's
You know what?
Place non-answer.
Man,
What do
because
you...
Rob had intimidation, he's gonna lay down, and it's been a while since I've had human flesh. This one's fresh.
But he means
Soiled
to say
though,
is he
nasty.
doesn't want a question answered with another question.
It's alright. If you're all gonna kill me, just go ahead and do it. I'd rather die than go back there.
Don't go back.
Were things that simple?
And don't come after us again. Got it?
Were things that simple?
What
And if you
forces
did,
go back?
He's going back.
you'll be missing a certain appendage. And she points down.
There is no if he did. He's going to be forced to come back in one way, shape, or another.
So the question is not how to get him to not go back, but whether or not we should kill him or kill him mercifully.
He wouldn't do this. He wouldn't kill us mercilessly.
That's right.
Rock.
Brock's gonna let a little bit more weight off of his legs and a little bit more on his chest. This might be an alignment shift moment, but
Here we go.
He is still conscious and in great pain.
there's a reason why we should do it quickly and painlessly.
Choice is yours.
At least if we do it
May
quickly.
have other questions.
Aranea, do you have any questions?
What do you mean that Eerie needs help?
Okay, he is quite relieved with that exhalation pressure. He will take a moment and kind of regain what breathing space he had. She always been on some type of vendetta. Just never knew who. I'm sure she wants all you to kill someone. No other way you probably got out of there without Frank losing his mind, so... He looks like he's really rough.
Daryl, would you like to ask him any questions?
Daryl is against the tree, sitting down, kind of like head down. You hear...
I'm gonna walk over to him and gently tap him on the back.
He does not stir.
Is he okay?
He's had a long day.
So do we keep him tied up, or do we just simply kill him? We could leave him for the wolves.
I mean, I do have more questions, but more for his boss. I don't think this one would know about my father or anything like that.
Always ask.
It seems an unnecessary cruelty. leave him to the wolves, and more importantly, an unnecessary risk.
I agree with the bird.
Randy, ask about your father first.
Oh,
What?
I know something.
I didn't actually hear that.
Me either.
I said, oh, sorry. Let me move my mic towards me. He said, Aranea, ask about your father first. He may know something.
oh, Aranea would just ask if, has there ever been anyone that looks like me that your boss has been really interested in before?
I need a moment.
Eric Pod.
He's just trying to
Okay.
run down our zone of truth timer right now.
Yep, that's exactly it. No, that's from a different area. Can't say I have no one like you. I can't really say I remember faces too well, though.
Tell me, this boss of yours and his power over the flesh and the dead and the blood, is this something he's always been able to do?
No, it's something real recent. Last week or something like that. Came back wounded from one of his normal hunts on people and started dabbling in things. We lost some other guys and started staying away from him.
Was this some knowledge that he has at his castle, or something that he acquired while he was injured?
I don't know what he's quiet. I don't know what he's got. He's just been covered in blood a lot lately, and not really caring about it.
Interesting.
If your boss were to meet an untimely demise, what would happen to all of you?
I don't quite right know.
Who's second in command?
What?
Who's second in command? Sorry.
Doesn't really have a second in command.
No
Maybe that
advisor?
voice, but I don't know.
How many of you are there?
Well, disregarding Kevin that you just killed. Fucking terrible name. Probably about 7 more. Not accounting
They
for the
all-
boss.
Are they all out to get Aranea? Aranea?
Aranea.
Oh,
Some of them are out right now. Interested in a couple other big targets they got, but she's got a price on her head, yeah.
What's the price?
Takes a moment. She wasn't the big one. I think she's 1,500 for her head.
And you say the boss is an Edamucker, right?
Yeah.
Is he any relation to Lady Wakta?
I don't know.
Your boss, do you have any family around or anything like that?
Make
he cares about?
make a history check, Elena. And clarifying your question more, what you mean a relation?
Is he banging her?
No. Does he have any children or a sister or someone he cares about?
I've never seen that man smile except when he's cutting someone open, so Never seen anybody that I think he'd care for. Or never met another Edemarker. Elena, you don't know.
Yeah, kind of figured that. Shit.
You mentioned earlier that Eerie was the kind that would not ask for help. What makes you think that?
She a cold bitch?
Is there a specific action that has led you to that point?
Not specific, just known her for a bit of time.
Does she do weird things with blood too?
Be honest, I really don't see it too often. Just when the boss really wants us all to go for somebody in particular. Or when she wants to, fucking play a sick joke of hers.
You recognize this name, Lady Wakta.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know about her.
What's the duration on, 10 minutes? Okay. I know she thinks she's important and she worships Devil Strahd fella. Beyond that, I think she's a bit of a loon, last I saw. No, with the big I saw the way in town, I reckon she's taken over with Mr. Edemarker kind of pulling the strings, though. Ever since things recently happened, I don't think he's really pulling too many strings.
Does your boss know her?
I know they know each other and they've talked. You spend time there sometimes, but that's weeks ago. A whole bunch of shit's been happening lately, and I just don't want to end up like whatever those things were last night.
So we'd be doing you a favor by killing you.
I'd say so.
Why don't we just keep him around? We can use him to make sure that nothing attacks us on the road. Use him as a distraction.
It sounds like he's beholden to the Edemarker. Whether by compulsion or by loyalty makes no difference. It would be a mercy to kill him swiftly.
Elena nods with that.
Nods over to the bird. It's not simple.
Real quick, have we asked this person's name?
Yeah.
Have we not?
No,
No,
we
we
have
haven't.
not.
Okay.
Aranea
Go ahead,
doesn't
go
care
ahead.
about his name.
What is your name, assassin?
Isaac.
Isaac, do you have any last wishes?
If you're going after Edemarker, just make sure his death's more painful than mine.
Definitely.
Given our methods, I think that will be inevitable.
Alright then. Just kind of puts his head back on the ground, looking blankly up.
Who wants to do the honors on table?
Oh, I'll do it.
Round.
I mean, I kind of want to do it too.
This is dark.
So
Arenea's good. She just steps back and
can we do like a rock paper scissors type thing to see who gets it? Rock.
While that's going on, he'll ask another question. He
If
says,
you want to ask another question, yeah.
"Do you have a favorite memory? Or perhaps a treasured smell of a tea
Or perhaps what?
like a treasured smell of a sweet-smelling tea or something like that. Just like some last pleasure."
Suppose I like the smell of The morning after a good rain.
He will cast before whoever does their final thing. He will cast Druidcraft to place a smell of a freshly fallen rain underneath his nose.
Can we do like a D2 or a D1 D2?
I mean, it was against Torius that you're rolling against. Would he get sneak attack damage? That's the
Jesus.
question.
Any hit you do on this guy would be a critical hit. He is essentially helpless with how heavily wounded he's been, and he is not resisting. Lyre, he takes in a deep breath and kind of closes his eyes and just exhales softly. He is not fighting back in any way, shape, or form.
So
I have
what do you do?
no malicious intent against this person, but I'm interested in observing as he passes. You may
You
do
fucking
the
weirdo.
honors
You
if
fucking
would like
weirdo.
to.
You fucking weirdo.
Well, here's the question.
Yeah.
How does Elena look like she's going to do this? She look like she's going to do this maliciously or quick, clean kill?
That's
It's
up
gonna
to
be.
her to
It's
say.
good. Yeah. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be really fucking quick. Like she's gonna drag her hand axe blade over his neck.
Okay. As long as it's just quick and clean, then it's fine.
Arenea's just gonna turn around and not watch and probably keep watch instead.
Torius is going to get right in there and watch.
Of course. Fucking
Yeah.
weirdo.
Yeah. Okay. So there's still quite a spray of blood that comes out of this guy's neck.
Step back. He doesn't want to get blood on him.
Yeah.
And it is spraying a bit while the blood pumps out of him, but he's pretty much too weak to fight back at this point. So
You could
What you
say
see-
a little prayer.
what you see is this armored woman is stepping off and pulling her axe back is kind of all over this person's body, not a one distinct place, kind of like wisps of light smoke that you can see start like rising up and kind of funneling together and just shifting upwards up into the sky that you can and just kind of dissipating after a time. No one else sees this but you.
Okay.
Rock.
Yeah.
What you see is you see a sharp crackle of like kind of yellowish whitish light over here and just kind of like snap back over into Daryl as Daryl wakes up and just what the and just kind of like takes a step back from the guy that's kind of like spraying blood over here. Oh, that was something I did not expect to wake up to.
Oh, so we see I see a light.
It looked
far
like
over-
a quick. You saw like over here, it kind of like a sharp crackle of bright yellowish whitish light, like imagine a whip recoiling after snapping. It goes like right over here real quick.
And it went into Daryl.
You kind of lost sight like once it got towards the tree because like Daryl's leaning up against a tree, but like it looked like as soon as that thing went, he got up.
I'm gonna. Since it's heightened at this point, I'm gonna do a quick look around just because that just kind of that's a bit weird. So
Give me a perception check
disadvantage. Let's go. Can't be worse.
with
than the-
advantage.
Oh well, there'd be a 21 since I rolled at a disadvantage.
That is sufficient. You do not see that white, yellowish light anywhere else. However, what
Oh.
you do see, and when you do
Uh-huh.
see it, is you see that there's a thin tendril of like dark black, starting like right over here, and you see it further goes off into the trees.
Oh, about here-ish.
It's the Lorax. He speaks for the trees.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, but as you, the other one that you just saw and looked at was just kind of like a curiosity. This one, just looking at it, you feel you feel it physically when you look at it. It is unnerving to a degree.
So Rock's attention is now solely focused on this tendril, and he's like half stepping back, but at the same time, like his curiosity about it is like he looks so like pensive about what he wants to do. It's like, does he go forward and like investigate it? Does he step back? Because it's just utterly unnerving. But it's just. Does anybody else see that?
Don't, right?
And he'll point it out.
Looking to where he's pointing, you.
So looking to where he's pointing, I do see it. Does it look very? No, I don't. Okay. Then I'm
Nope.
like, I just respond. No.
Do I see it?
Looking to where he's pointing over there.
There's nothing there, Rock.
Rock just kind of steps over, kind of steps in the zone of truth for a moment. No, thank you. Steps out. I don't see anything either.
Have a problem with telling
Really
the truth?
It's like imagine a piece of seaweed floating in the water. That's kind of like what it is, kind of like floating in midair. And now you're getting closer, it looks like it starts here and it heads, give me a moment actually. This black tendril that you see heads over into that tree. But it's kind of inky and just kind of like floating there.
I give it an investigation now that I'm this close, without touching it, mind you.
I'm gonna stand right over here with Daryl, you know. Just looking over at that way.
Tell me what it looks like. I do not see what you're seeing.
Fucking weirdo.
Every
It's
time he
almost.
speaks, we're just gonna be like judging him.
What a goddamn goth kid! What the hell?
He doesn't seem that bad.
You're more sane than me. Damn.
Yeah, looking at it, it's just kind of like floating there, and you can see that now that you're close to it and kind of where this is, you can see that there's a faint rift of stemming maybe from like 2 feet, like a foot off the ground, like a 6-foot line of dark shade kind of crossing here, but you couldn't see it till like right on it. And you feel a soft thrumming of where you hold on to the sunblade on your body.
I'm gonna pull out the sunblade.
Starblade, my apologies.
Yeah, Starblade. He's gonna pull out the Starblade, and without actually summoning the blade, choosing either necrotic or light, he's gonna kind of move it closer and see how it feels.
There is no effect, besides the slight thrumming of it already in your hand.
He will straight up look down at the blade, or the hilt, I should say, and then at the shadow, just speaking kind of out loud to himself, it's like, what does this all mean? And he'll summon the light blade.
Okay.
And see if he could use that to banish away the shadow.
Do you strike out at the shadow?
Maybe not so much strike at it, but like bring it close to it and see if it pushes away. And if not, he'll then slice through it.
Just poke it.
Magic missile into the darkness.
Yes. Well, it's not magic missile. It's a slice. Do I have to attack you?
So as you bring it closer with the blade out, you see the kind of nebulous, kind of like floating thread starting to stiffen. And as you bring it closer, there's a tenseness and where that kind of dark rift in reality is. As you bring it closer, it suddenly kind of vanishes, and that tendril just and rips back into where this tree is over here.
Joe.
Yep.
The Starblade is sentient. As I've been attuned to it, has it like communicated to me in any way, shape, or form, or do I, as a character, not know this yet?
You have not identified the object. Additionally, it does not communicate with you.
That's what I did. We did identify the object.
Did you? Oh, well, it has not communicated with you regardless.
Okay, yeah, no, I am attuned to it and all that fun stuff, so.
Yep.
Or I guess, okay. Well, he's gonna desummon the blade at this point.
Okay.
And then he's just going to move now closer to the tree. Because
Daryl will look over at you, Elena. So, if we aren't doing anything, can I go back to sleep?
You that tired?
It's been a long couple of days in Barovia.
Well, I don't know what's up with them. It looks like they're actively searching for something, so I don't know if it's safe.
I'm not good at searching, and I'll sleep with my blade, so I'll go over here. And he's gonna lay him out on this tree.
what a
He
lazy
gives you a
bird.
smile.
I'll stand beside him to watch over him, and watch over group as well.
Yeah, Roxas also kind of join you. Yeah, walking over to the tree, and see, you're still a bit of ways from where it actually is, but you see a tree. Unless you want to like go up further and look into it.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, how is Daryl looking? Is he okay with health and everything?
Yeah, give me a messing check.
Go ahead, a long rest.
26.
The base of the tree is here, so if you want to do any further investigation, you'd have to either give me a perception check where you're at, or you'd have to get up to the tree and then give me like an investigation check, or tell me what you're kind of like looking for.
Okay.
Elena, what you kind of immediately see on him is that there is a fresh scar that you haven't seen on him before. That's kind of like showing outside the armor. It looks like it's starting to heal as well, though. No. Usually, don't see wounds like that on him, and strangely enough, there is a. By no means is Daryl not a hairy man, but there is a kind of slight patch of hair kind of growing around it.
I'm gonna look at Roxas. Is Daryl like conscious? Is he asleep?
He's just kind of like sitting down, enjoying being fawned over, but like, probably still drifting off. He's not like lethargic and like, oh, or anything. He's just
Roxas, can I
sitting
have
down.
a word?
Gives you enough.
We're gonna go over here.
Looks towards Daryl. I know you can hear me. Don't do anything stupid. Boop.
And he's done stupid stuff already.
Roxas, there's a fresh scar on Daryl, and there's a patch of hair that's alarming to me. What happened?
Well, last we were in Valaki getting drinks. There were some barely clothed men that came in, and Daryl wasn't there at the time, and so I decided to keep my nose out of the business, but they took the children of that man that runs the Blue Water Inn, the two boys, and they headed westwards towards Kresk. Upon hearing that, my brother does what he does, and with the owner of the tavern and we went to get them back. There were a lot of men that turned into large dogs and dog-like things,
Oh no.
We killed them. We found the children and brought them back. Between that and a lot of wine, and giving that wine to the Vistani, that's where we ended up with horses. And started coming towards to find all of you.
Would Elena know of anything weird like werewolves scratching or biting? And
Are you
them...
proficient with Arcana?
No, I don't think. Hold on a minute. No.
Are you proficient?
Has she-
Nah,
like-
no. Like, if you're not even proficient with Arcana, then you don't really know. Are you proficient with History? Be a higher check, but are you proficient with History?
No.
You don't know.
Okay. Did one of these scratch him? Or wound
Alright.
him in any way?
Yes, he's not the most cautious of these types of things.
Has he been sleeping a lot since he's been back?
No more that would concern me.
Yeah, Elena just has a gut-wrenching feeling that something's going on with Daryl.
Good times.
Thank you, Roxas.
So,
We can go back.
No, I'm looking at his brother a little more concerned now that you're saying these things, but he's fast asleep again. Torios, did you want to look at that tree?
I was just asking that to Rock.
Rock will. Yeah, he was asking it to me. And I was letting you do that thing before I try to like divert your attention. Rock will this time summon the Shadow Blade and step forward towards the tree trunk and see if that has any effect. I see that smile and I realize I just made a mistake.
You're good.
Everybody else,
Wrong,
please
man.
deafen yourselves.
Oh my god.
Thanks for all the
No.
things.
Oh, well.
Aranea is currently just keeping watch and thinking deeply about what to do with the hag and the other monsters and how to kill people and murder them very, very slowly.
Some might say it's my charm.
Sounds like those people are lying to you.
Who are you
I don't
talking
talk to people
to?
much.
Yeah, you don't know. Oh, hi, good to meet you. A voice calls out from the trees.
Hello?
Hello.
Aranea, this is Eerie. This is the one who I guess impersonated Elena. She's the one we made our deal with. She wants us to kill a hag.
Not gonna lie, bit jealous. That one has a nice rock. Not used to being in a shape like that.
What's the nature of this deal that you made?
We have to kill a hag.
Just one.
Or
Not too
just
bad.
one.
That's it?
That's it.
What can you
La-
tell us?
Larry,
about
you
your
recognize
mother?
this voice being Airy.
Yep, I figured as much.
With like
you-
all of you kind of like approaching the outside of the street and let her know she's gonna deafen too.
Right, well, sorry about tricking you earlier. I was trying to figure out if you were using a disguise self type spell. Our normal Elena would get very upset if I called our bird stupid.
Should be more visible. Kind of pull herself down in trees. Oh well, I had to do something. Wouldn't quite implicate me in the matter, as there were people watching from afar where you were. I couldn't have you all riding up to the front of the castle and getting yourselves killed and captured. It's when I had some prospecting people looking to take care of some business for me. You can do whatever you want, get yourselves killed afterwards, but in the meantime, I'm a bit invested.
Eerie,
Nice to see you again.
I have a question for you.
Question, but shoot.
Is there any such thing as people who can turn into large dogs?
I think you've quite already seen that yourself now, haven't you?
She's gonna point at Daryl. He has a very visible, fresh scar and patch of hair.
Which one? The one sleeping or the one with the horns?
The one sleeping.
Well, I recommend getting a dagger, getting a razor, and shaving it off and take care of the wound.
Can you help him?
Well, that's a bit forward to ask. We only met the other day. But, nah.
Let's get back
Can I
to
ask the DM a private question? I guess
Yeah.
I can do that in chat. It'll make it
Yeah.
easier.
I was just gonna have Aranea. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was gonna have Aranea say, let's get back to the task at hand. You have to kill a hag. Why? Again?
It's her mother. And allegedly. And she's under a contract of sorts and wants out.
And you work for the Edic Myers.
I don't think she necessarily works for them. At least, she's not forced to work for them like the others are.
But I mean, you would probably know a little bit more information, like why there's a price on my head.
Sorry, you're asking Ari that?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a price on your head? They never really tell us. Only know a couple, they give us a ledger, time to time. Has a couple names in it. Beyond that, I know that yours is, not the highest, not the lowest. So.
Whose name is the highest?
Well, just squeezing me for information after rudely waking me up. What are you going to give me in return? You and I haven't made a deal.
I'm going to give you not a poison dagger in your chest.
That's quite a good deal. Though, bet we give an attempt at a threat. But I like your gusto. A name is, a Marcus Dauber, if I remember correctly. A human, somewhere called Bracton? Haven't quite heard of it. 10,000 gold on his head. Not quite sure why. But, seems to piss someone off. Everyone else is significantly less. He's just, kind of been a bit of a legend for people.
Would any of us know the name?
Any of you proficient with history?
I
I
am.
am.
Give me a roll.
Disadvantage.
If you're exhausted, with disadvantage. Negative.
Well, technically, I haven't made a deal with you, so how about this? You find out why there's a price on my head, and I'll help kill this hag with my friends.
Right. If they're
What
your
was-
friends, you're already invested. If you got something better, I'll listen. But not gonna bite on that one, darling.
It doesn't work like that, Aranea.
Why not offer your soul? She seems to want lots of those.
Yes.
Not really. Don't really have much use for them, but they're kind of a hot bargaining chip for others.
I have a special ring
Really.
you could have.
Oh.
Protects you from certain damages.
Flick it here. Let me take a look at it. Give it back. Pinky swear.
Insight check.
Sure.
I don't insight
And
check.
Aranea will try to take it off.
Okay. Comes off.
Here you go.
Okay. Do you toss it up to her?
I just hold doubt, but I'm not giving it to her.
She'll put her hand out. She's like 10 feet up in the tree. Toss it here. I'll get it.
What if you don't give it back?
Well, if you don't trust me already to hold on to a ring, you ain't gonna trust me with a deal. Trust goes both ways, dear.
Okay, as I'm giving her the ring, I'm just going to think that Liara, I am definitely not giving her the ring. I will roll a deception check. Because I'm lying. I'm not going to actually give her the ring. Ooh.
Okay.
Well, I'll give it to her.
Okay. So you're giving it to her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kind of toss it up to her. She takes a look at it. Cold? Interesting. Kind of flicks it in her hand a little bit. And, you want information on why you're being hunted, is it?
Mm-hmm.
How's I to know that's not just some bauble that's just cold?
Because if it was some bauble, I wouldn't have it. I only like special items.
See, that's very vague. I don't mind if I'm vague, because I do it stylishly. Now, if you give me a little more details, maybe I could be interested. But if not, then maybe it's just a ring of, oh, I'm in the desert and this is kind of nice. So if you got any more than juicy little tidbits, then maybe I can arrange something.
Well, let me think. Aranea would know exactly what to say. It was used by a very powerful sorceress.
Alright. Lots of people use jewelry. I can believe that. What's what they use it for? Does it shoot out lightning out of the hand or something like that? Something fancy.
It protects you from certain psychic damage, and it lets you be able to cast a spell in case of emergencies. I found it quite useful.
Roll a deception check. You're not lying, but you're omitting a very large part of the truth. Okay.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what. I hold on to this. You help them do what they need to do. You come back, I'll know that they did what they need to do. And I'll accept your deal. You come back, you change your mind, you don't want to give this from me, and don't want any information on like a mad lad up there, then that's fine. I'll give you the ring back. Kind of flicks it back down to you. Up to you. That's my offer.
All right then.
All right. Puts her hand back out. I'll hold on to it then.
Can I insight check?
Yeah.
Just to
Alright.
see if, like, trying to figure out, like, if I gave her the ring, would she actually even find I don't know. I don't know how to word this.
She's just kind of like holding her hand out, like a bit of a half shitting grin smile on her face. It's kind of hard to read. No, she's hard to read. Let me rephrase that.
You know, if my friends don't seem that trustworthy of you.
Oh, I've got a bit of a solid agreement with them.
I trust her implicitly.
See?
As do I.
That's just a bit creepy at this point, but appreciate it.
All right then. And I will give her the ring.
Okay, takes it. Oh. Another one for the books then. I'll see what I can look into, and if we still have a deal once all the other business is done, then I'll let you know what I find. Assuming you still want to go through at the end of it. No, this has been prosperous. Anything
Eerie,
else? Yeah.
are you sure you can't do anything for him? Or even try to tell me how to fix it? At this time, she is looking very desperate.
Make a persuasion check.
At disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay. Gab lightens up a little bit, or I'd say with her be a little more serious. Listen, dearie, I'm not quite sure exactly what you want me to do about
Could
a
you,
scar and hair.
could you look at it? Just look at it. See what you think.
Tell you what, I'll go take a little looky at it. I ain't the sort all on top, all the types of magic and all that, but I'll do it as long as all of you don't hurtle around me and you stay by this tree.
You need to tell Roxas that you're okay. Okay?
No?
That's its brother.
Go ahead.
She's gonna rush up to Roxas. And she's gonna say, there's a woman that's going to look at your brother's scar. Okay. I need you not to do anything threatening. Okay?
I'll pause. The usual stoic blank face of Roxas. The way you say that sounds more ominous than anything. But I will watch. And starts stepping around back here.
And then she motions for Eerie to come over.
Rock will hold a hand up to help her down out of the tree.
What a gentleman! People could learn from you. Takes your hand, hops down. Starts heading, giving you guys a bit of a berth. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh boy. Let's see. I have to think with her history. Probably with that. I gotta be fair. Alright, yeah, she kind of walks up over to him, takes a look around, kind of where you mentioned to look. Like pulls out a dagger and kind of like peels back some of the armor all the way and
And I
all this
look at Roxas.
lately.
No,
Daryl's like still sleeping through this.
no, she's looking at Roxas, saying,
Oh, you
No.
don't see him.
"Oh,
You don't
shit."
see Roxas. He's out of sight.
Okay.
She gives a bit of a nod. Right then. I don't know much about magic and all that kind of stuff. Just enough to get me by, you know. But he's definitely going to turn into one of those men that you were dealing with the other day.
She breaks down crying at that moment. Oh God. Why you gotta do this to me, Joe?
Lyre will just ask.
Ari will kind of put a hand on your shoulder and kind of like shout out to the rest of you over there, since you're so far away. Don't worry, not stabbing her, nothing like that. Just a bit of a girl's moment, please. But do you want to ask something?
Actually, given how far away I am, it does make sense for me to overhear this.
I don't know. You're a druid. You have a lot of passive perception.
I do, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
If you're actively trying to listen and everything, you can give me a perception check. We can go based off of that.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
She's
There
not.
you go. Oop, it's as bad as
That's
it
your
gets.
that's your answer. Right. You can see that whatever Ari said is that Elena's not taking it well. Cheers, cheers up. It's not all that bad, in a way. Just keep an eye in the sky, and if you see a full moon coming, just
Don't
tie him
say-
down. Listen, I'll tell you what. Moment, I need to do some calculations.
1 + 1 is 2, + 1 is 3. Quick maths.
1 + 1 dead player
Ooh.
2 +
divided
2
by
+
1
2
party
+
wipe
1.
Yeah, that's about right.
equals DM success.
Normally D&D isn't DM versus players. Chris Strahd, on the other hand.
Right. So you go tell the bookish one over there. She gives me some pieces of paper, something, give me some money. Maybe about, say, 300 gold. I can whip something up that will... You can use the future to keep him at bay. Each time you use it, it's going to be a bit expensive. But,
I have a diamond worth 300 and some gold.
that'll do.
But I need to talk to my party because it's theirs too.
Certain thing. Will be a bit of a spell, so unless you got someone like her to cast it, it'll be a one-time use type thing. So, keep in mind. So I can make this for you. Puts a bit of a magic circle on the ground. Keeps if he goes a bit a woo and all that, then keeps him in it. Each time you use it, it's about 100 bling bling. So keep that in mind. I'm sure you could set up something a little more permanent to you know, take care of whatever that is. But I've seen it before. Can be managed. Doesn't make him a bad person per se. Just
Can it be fixed? Can it?
that part I don't quite know. I had my own time with some real crazy fucking people, and yeah, ran into that a bit.
Okay. Thank you, Ari. It does mean the world to me.
Well, don't tell people I'm going soft on you. You know, she she kind of steps to the side a little bit and kind of gives you like a little bit of a bit of a punch to the face. And yeah, keep your mind on business.
She
And
kind of
starts
just nods.
walking away.
And she's gonna yell out Roxas.
He'll hop out of this tree over here. There he is. I'm getting tired of dealing with you all.
Her brother is gonna turn into a werewolf at the first full moon.
All right. I heard what she said. And I will see what funds I can procure.
Just for now, we need to watch him and clean the moon.
Bloop! We're already back at there. He gives you a
She's
nod.
gonna go to the party. But she's taking her time, so y'all can do whatever.
A defeated Elena walks back.
Yeah.
Liar
Damn you,
says,
Joe! Why you gotta make me cry?
Liar says, what's poppin'?
Oh God.
What's poppin'?
Something seems to be dogging you right now.
Are you alright, Elena?
You look a little rough.
Yeah. Harold's sick.
Oh?
Sick?
At the first full moon, he's gonna be turning into one of those big dogs.
They seem to be in control of their faculties.
For a price, Erie can help
I could do
contain
that
it.
for free. If he doesn't mind a bit of pain.
Really?
Yes,
She kind of looks at you like hopeful.
it hurts, but it cleanses them of that, it cleanses them of that shape for a short time.
Oh no.
Oh, I
Am
love
I-
the way that Joe's laughing.
Oh no.
Wait, I don't get it. I missed it.
I
What?
used it in combat once upon a time.
Wait, I missed it. What's the joke?
You got me thinking something bad. What's going
Probably
on?
Daryl's gonna go to the nice farm in the sky.
Oh no.
It's not that powerful. Should not kill him. Though it will hurt. He will need healing afterwards, most likely.
I can do that. She says.
Of course, if this is a disease, I may be able to cure it right now.
All I know is he will be turning into it because of the wound that I saw and the patch of hair and stuff.
Joe,
Yes.
good sir,
Yes.
would Rock have dealt with lycanthropy? Yeah. You know what I mean. Has he have dealt with that?
Lycanthropy?
Yeah.
You can be a Arcana or a History check, and I
will.
will add a modifier to it considering your background.
What does-
da-da-da-da-da.
What does Erie
We'll
need
go
again?
with
She needs you.
Oh. Well, whatever I can do to help.
Cameron. So, yes, you have heard of lycanthropy.
Okay.
You do know that it is a contagious thing.
Oh,
And generally, if it is discovered by the tribe, they're hunted with silvered weapons. As it seems they have a severe reaction to them. And silvered weapons do double damage. Uh,
Yes.
and if any of the warriors of the tribe are wounded while fighting the beast, then if they are not outright killed, then they are watched, which generally leads to them being outright killed from infection.
Okay. So I wouldn't know if it's a disease or anything like that.
No, that rule, no.
Okay.
You have heard stories of it and people and their experiences with it, but you are not in the know enough to be able to treat it or know of its origins or such.
Fair enough. So, I've got some good news.
Let's hear the bad first, because I know there's a bad. She looks at Rock.
All I'm saying is that my tribe has dealt with this sort of thing in the past. All we need is some silver and it'll be taken care of real quick and easy.
That is, well, I didn't think you would go that dark. Rock,
What-
that's
let's-
mean.
Welcome to Barovia. Always sunny in Barovia.
Let's hope that Lyre can help, and then that way we don't owe this weird tree woman another favor.
I can spare a spell, but I cannot guarantee it will work. However, on the moon's rise, I can guarantee that I can suppress his symptoms. Are we ready then?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will approach him,
Okay.
Mhm,
and I will attempt to cast Lesser Restoration,
mhm.
which
Okay.
cures one disease or condition afflicting them.
Before you do
Um,
that,
Sure.
Rock,
Yes. Oh,
you
good.
see. Bloop, bloop, bloop,
Oh,
bloop, bloop,
no.
bloop.
Oh, no.
Just walking with Rock and just talking his ear off. I really don't think you should, trust that eerie woman, And
You see a string of light dangling like loose seaweed coming out of Daryl's head.
The fuck?
No one else sees it. You
Good.
see Elena and Lyra kind of walking up towards him as well.
Good.
I mean, she's probably gonna turn on us later. Are you listening, Rock?
So Rock is
If you do not say anything or do anything, then Lyra will continue with his action to
oh,
cast a spell.
hold on. Second.
Yes.
DM,
What?
could I make a logic jump to assume that the light I saw somehow attached this or did something to Daryl? Is there some sort of like roll that I can make to assume something like this? Or no?
Give me an intelligence check and give me an arcana check.
Okay, so intelligence check, which is that a skill check?
Yes, it would still be a skill check.
Okay, so everything's at disadvantage. Fair enough. Roll that. I'll add a +5 to that with Flash of Genius. So mark that one off. And then my Arcana check is this. Awesome, wonderful.
Okay. So, with your first thought, you immediately think back with your logic structured mind. However, what
Fair
this
enough.
is eludes you.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so my blade is currently the necrotic blade. And I saw what it did
You are
with the
not in
other one.
combat.
Fair enough. So I could switch it at will because it's not at combat.
You can switch it once per encounter.
Yes, since we're not in combat. I saw that the light made the light blade disappear, or the darkness disappear. I'm going to summon the light blade this time and bring it towards the light and see what that does.
Okay. As it does also end in a somewhat bit of a rift, but this rift is of kind of a lighter yellowish light, kind of like a closed eye. And as you bring the blade closer, it kind of stretches open ever so slightly. However, it is not causing anything immediate to change or shift. The rest of you see Rock ignite the Starblade. You see light come out from it in its form. And each of you can see about 10 feet away from him, there is a bit of a strand of light kind of hovering in air. And where he is next to, there's about a 4-foot rift that is now made manifest and apparent. That is about yay wide for the moment.
That.
Aranea,
Yes.
make me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Do better than me.
Will I? Will I? It's a 9. You went feeding inspiration. Why not?
Wham.
12. Even better.
Add 5 to that.
17.
17 is insufficient.
Also, perhaps make an Arcana check.
I mean, I was just gonna cast Detect Magic.
I will say, well, first, Torius, to answer your question, are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Then yes. Secondarily, I will say with Last Genius for 17, Aranea, you can tell that that's definitely a portal. Somewhere. Something. Torius. Quite fitting for you, I suppose. Knowing that there are different places with different things, and that this world as we know it is one piece of a greater cog, and that there are many layers, many shrouds in death and life, and everything in between. Seeing this up close is quite fascinating as you find yourself pulled towards it, as this is not where spirits go, but this is where many people go. This is where elves probably go and experience the most vivid memories. This is a fleeting, and you're not quite sure how it exists, but a portal to the plane of dreams. A plane that overlaps all planes, like a thin shroud. Casters of sufficient strength can go there. It is similar to an ethereal plane of where everything is the same, but emotions and memories can run distant, rampant.
I would relay
Logically,
that to everyone, and I don't know that I see the connection all the way to Daryl.
No, you guys only see it about this far. You see it all. You see you see everything.
I'm gonna look back to the tree that
You
Eerie
only see
was
about
on.
this far. Everyone else only sees about this far.
I'm gonna look back to the tree that Eerie was on. Then look to Roxius. Or Daryl, I mean. Can I assume that that was a tunnel to maybe her? It seems reasonable. Nah, not really.
Could be. I
Could
would
be.
also say that the anxious feeling that you were getting before, and that feeling of dread and somewhat terror, is not present in this one. Actually, kind of getting closer and bringing the blade closer to the actual rift itself, there is a kind of calming feeling that washes over you, and you smell something being baked from the other side. It's comforting. It'll take some time to cast, as it is like 10 or 11 minutes, but that is noted, Aranea.
I'm going to. Just continue to bring the blade closer to the edge. I don't want to like touch it just yet, but it's like observe to see if it opens the portal wider or, you know.
Seems to be
more or less-
reactive. It seems to be kind of opening slowly as you bring it slowly closer.
Okay.
I would exercise some caution. What exists on the other side of that is beautiful, desirable. If you pass through, you may not have the capability to come back. It requires quite powerful magic.
The question is, though, do we want to come back here? This is a better place. Why would we not want to go there?
Right. I said
That's
that off
true.
table.
I don't know
Story
if this is a place
over.
that can sustain boreal forms.
The other one I saw
Was the same as this?
was darker, foreboding. But my blade has two sides, a dark and a light. I feel if I chose poorly on the first, or maybe I didn't, consider we got this.
What is it leading to?
I smell baked goods.
Where is it coming from?
He'll follow it back and make sure, but then he'll look and Daryl.
What?
It is a plane of his. Is it his dream? I saw a flash of light when he was awoken earlier. And then I saw a dark one for Ari. And it disappeared, but she was then awake. I have to assume that maybe it's just this place, but I am able to maybe access their dreams.
Could you? Oh, yeah.
He'll bring the blade even closer to the portal to see if it will continue to open up.
It does to an extent. However, as you kind of like bring it almost like parallel and kind of close to it, it's kind of like stuck open, like a yawning eye halfway open.
I feel like I will have to pierce the portal with the blade, but I know Aranea is doing something. I do not wish to be rash about this.
With that, and you guys patiently waiting, Renee, you can see that in the immediate area, there's kind of like a faint aura of necromancy around Torius. And you're getting some really fucking weird vibes from Wire. You don't have like a specific school, but there's some weird magic shit going on there.
NQ magic, the devious
Yeah.
kind.
Beyond that, like you can sense that there's portal magic here. Yeah, that's definitely not showing anything. You can sense there's portal magic here. But beyond that, it's like no specific school associated with it, but you can detect the presence of magic.
Liar, your aura is just everywhere. Have you ever heard of essential oil? Sorry.
Nice.
Fucking thing.
Lavender crystals will totally just fix you. Anyways,
Lyra looks like you can't even with whatever you just said.
Heather, take inspiration. Fucking
Maybe
fucking
Sage can
commercial.
help that too.
Jesus.
Well,
love it.
Have you taken essential oils to wash the void off your very soul? Have you tried?
Mm,
Really
Um,
love it.
Before
Love
we
the
before we hop down any oiled up holes,
okay.
let's take our
Alright.
break.
Yeah, lesser only.
grab the portal with the shiny light blade. Or do we try the lesser restoration? Who knows? That may not even wake him up.
Have we tried to just shake him awake?
I don't know.
If you do that, then wouldn't it go away?
I believe it happened earlier. So, I think with him asleep, we have access to this.
As long as whatever happens to my brother isn't negative, then I don't mind if you go trouncing about his dreams, kind of.
Roxas, you know that I wouldn't let anything bad happen to Daryl. Or you should know that.
Until you see what he's actually dreaming about.
Listen here, you weirdo.
He gives you a nod and kind of a stink eye towards Torius. Trust me, I'm sure whatever you see in there will probably make you think that he's a paladin of some sort.
Just ignore our new strange friend. You know that we really would help Daryl in any way. He's probably been the only person who's been actually kind to us.
I'll keep an eye on everybody. Ignore no one, but I do trust all of you would not do anything reckless. Or at least keep an eye on points towards Torios, the newcomer, not to.
Alright, so consensus is we attempt to open this portal and see what's inside.
Yeah, poke it.
Piercing the veil.
Alright, so Rock will take the blade and steady and do his best calculations to get it about as dead center as possible.
Oh, God.
Recenter.
You tried to just pass your hand through it. Maybe we don't want to stab this veil.
I think the key is the blade.
Shove the blade in.
As... You thought you were only gonna cry this session. Oh no.
Oh no.
As you strike the blade in, like two opposite spectrum magnets, so the sides of the portal just spread far away from the blade. As in front of you guys is a large portal that is now open up.
Like opposing polarities.
Where exactly is
I'll
this
walk through.
portal? The portal itself. Let me draw a shape. Bloop.
Maybe we should tie a rope to ourselves and then to a tree as I watch Torius through.
Okay. Yeah, you walk through, and what you see, Torios, on the other side is the same exact scenery, but that is what you are to expect. This is simply but a shroud, a light layer on the other side of the world. However, as you do step to the other side, there is an immense smell of baked goods, breads, and other pleasant smells that assault your nose. And you hear the sounds of someone kind of singing to themselves a bit over here. And what you see is an older lady. As
I
you
knew
are,
it.
as you guys see Torios step in, you guys don't see him anymore. Torios, however, you see everybody else.
I'm gonna look at the Roxas and I'm gonna say, do you have by any means a rope?
Can I reach over and tap on Rock as well? Since I'm maybe standing right next to him, but on the other plane.
He will give you 50 feet of rope, regular rope. As you go to kind of like push your hand through him, you can see your hand is kind of like almost a little transparent, translucent, and almost as you move your hand through the air, like bits of dust are kind of like falling off of it. As you move your hand to hit Rock, it passes through him.
What do I hear in this place? From the voices perspective.
It sounds like you can hear Elena talking to Roxas about rope and all that, and it sounds like a slight muffled but double echo of what's going on. More loudly, what you hear is over here. I'm put the rhubarb in. See the boys again.
He's sassy.
All
I'm gonna.
I'm
Go
waiting
ahead.
for everyone else. Sorry, I was just going to say, before I go approach this lady, I'm waiting to see what everyone else appears to be doing.
Torios,
I'm-
do you have any levels of exhaustion?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Roxas if he could tie one end of this rope to the tree that Daryl's on very carefully.
Hold. He can.
Okay.
He will. So he will give you the other end of it.
I will tie the other end to Aranea, and then I will just walk through.
Aranea, you can pretty much have enough rope to get from where that tree is, pretty much get to the portal, as is about 10 feet, and that's kind of being generous, to wrap around the tree itself, and another 10 feet to wrap around you. So the 50 foot of rope is expended as you, if you wish to step through the portal, you'll pretty much be like lined there. If you want to keep that in mind. And if you allow Elena to do that to you.
Well, it was more for all of us to be like stuck together in case we need to get out, but
There's not enough rope there to tie all of you together.
yeah, so
That's why I just simply tied you up.
Yep, she would be able to touch and go through the portal, but like, that's it.
well,
Yeah.
that seems like a way. So it's fine.
I did step through the portal though.
I will.
Stepping through the portal, you see the same thing that Torios sees. You see everybody else just kind of standing around. The sounds that they do make sound muffled and quieter, but also sounds like they're echoing, like they're in like some type of cavern. But you see Torios kind of like passing his hand through rock, looking very fascinated by this. And you also hear and smell with that lady back over there cooking all sorts of things. Smells quite strongly of pretty good pies and breads.
So we see everybody here that's here, there, and here.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody, you all watch Torios and Elena step through, and they are gone.
Lyra will go ahead and step through. I mean, you know, gotta stick together.
Same.
Okay. As you step through, Lyre, you see Elena and Torios. However, you see Torios kind of how he sees everybody else. He's kind of like this faded, kind of grainy picture. Torios is kind of intrigued and paying attention to rock primarily. Elena looks like she is this beacon of light and like almost angelic, and whatever beauty that she did have as of another race looks like magnified of that. Just like looking at her, that there's some type of impression upon you that this is beauty.
Interesting.
Elena, looking through, you see You see good old the burb. You see Liar, not Void. It's good old burb and Liar.
Yeah, she's gonna run over to him and she's gonna lift him up, as in giving him a bear hug.
If I
It's good
talk,
to,
like what happens?
it's good to have you back in your
Do you try
original
to talk?
form.
I will say. I would say something like it hasn't been long.
Yeah. So you say it hasn't been long. It sounds like your voice, but without the muffled effect.
Okay.
Though you've never really had your own voice, this would be what Liar's voice would sound like.
Fire, you're
So-
different. Look at you.
I look down.
The tinges of purple and blue that were upon you before aren't there.
Oh,
Mechanically speaking, you still have all your tools mechanics.
I do, don't I?
Sounds like a young Jewish lad from Texas.
Nice.
And Aranea will walk through last with her eyes closed and go, "Am I dead?"
No.
Yes.
Are you going through with a rope tied on you?
No, I untied it.
Okay. Stepping through, you are in fact not dead, and it does smell quite lovely in here. The smell of civilization, and you see Torios, which you can pay attention to what's going on around you now, as there's more interaction, more people around you. But you see Torios there, who looks like a kind of like dulled out figure, as if almost like kind of grainy and like sands being swept off of him, like a gentle wind kind of flowing by. A figure easily forgotten. Elena looks like I'm from the College of Illusions. Look at me and all my glamours to the tits. Just like everything you
Legit.
do to make someone look better. Like she looks like the form of. You even think she looks
I
rather
am
beautiful.
Bae. I am Bae.
Oh my
And you see
goodness,
Liar,
Elena.
who looks normal and everything. Like how you saw him in the first when you came to Barovia. You guys see Aranea come in and just as she kind of like steps through the portal. She still looks like Aranea, but there's like this cold edge of like fierceness to her.
Is the portal still there for those of us on the inside?
You do not see a portal.
This is exactly how Daryl sees all of us. I cannot fucking wait. So Rock is still holding the blade in, and he's going to try to like push himself through with the blade to go all the way through. Finally.
And you guys see as a portal does appear on the other side now, of where you guys are, and you guys can see through that portal. Wherever you're looking at, it looks like the hole is like straight in front of you. So if you kind of like move with it, that view also shifts with it. But you guys see as Rock steps through. But the Rock that you see is not in his normal armor, but of the kind of bare-faced Rock. But his hair is kind of like all kind of put up into like a bit of a man ponytail and kind of like man bun with a little bit of a tail coming out. Yep. And it looks like he's wearing like some heavier armor, and like well put together, kind of
You look different.
dressed in like a soldier would prepare their armor.
Is it actually heavier armor?
Yes, but it is the same equivalent of the
Damn
armor
it.
that you were wearing, but
You tease me with that. You tease me like I have full plate.
you're not wearing full plate now.
Do I see
would-
Daryl a little bit here?
Yeah, you see Daryl over there, and you also see Roxas.
I would have, well, before you walked away, I would have at least tapped everyone's shoulder and pointed at the singing.
Yeah, it is also quite obvious. Like there is a plethora of smells and sounds coming from over this area, where that woman is, and you can hear her say, "You better believe I'm on a roll." And she kind of like lifts over and like pulls open. You can see that like a spectral oven kind of apparates. It has that kind of like same dusty and granular appearance, like it's made of particles of sand and blowing in the wind. As she pulls like out of her apron, she pulls out some like already kneaded dough and puts it in, shuts it.
Joe, what would happen to the people who have exhaustion walking in here?
Yeah, I was about to ask something like that.
So, in regards to exhaustion, your spell slots and your resources and everything, you guys are at 0 points of exhaustion. You guys are at maximum spell slots. Abilities are refreshed. Your HP is topped off.
It's like a long rest portal.
Yes.
Okay, let me check my spells.
Aranea looks
Like
over
an
Do
the
note-
note.
long rest portal.
Do note what you are missing right now, though, as that will be important when you leave. Maybe
Okay.
if you leave.
I don't have a pen. 1 second. Let me write shit down. Here we go. Just writing in here.
It might, like, the things that we had might be missing if we leave.
What?
All my spells?
We're confused by what you mean by what will be missing.
Yeah.
Like spell slots or
Like
It revert.
if we go back to the other side, if we go back to physical land and not dreamland, shit's gonna go back. We will have our 1 point of exhaustion again. The spells that we expended in the physical land are going to be there. This is its own private test a boss fight plane of
Oh,
trying everything
okay.
fresh.
Yes.
Aranea closes her eyes and says, "I have the wish spell," and then opens them. No, that's just a joke though. I wish
You
we
do
never
not.
came here. Like, damn it. Okay, Daryl's dream.
This is an
obviously.
instance.
Essentially.
Fire.
Yes.
Should we try to talk to her?
Perhaps.
She's gonna look back at the party members. Should we?
Yes, the source of the smell.
She might be the cause of why Daryl's like this, though.
She'll slowly approach cautiously, waiting for Liar every once in a while.
Okay. So as you're kind of getting closer, and you can see that there are these like kind of ovens made of like dust and stuff, kind of like appearing and like disappearing as she kind of like puts. This woman keeps on pulling out like just ridiculous amounts of dough from underneath her apron and putting them into like ovens, and she's like, I hope this doesn't turn sourdough, and just taking care of everything. And she turns around, and you see her kind of like happy Oboon's face, kind of like wrinkles of smile marks and everything. Oh, I know you Barovia ruffian. Just take another step closer, and that'll be the yeast of your problems.
Nice.
I love her already. She's the best. We're not killing her.
Hello?
We're becoming our minions.
Oh.
What did we ever do to you?
How much?
Better
bread?
stay out there, out on the street where you belong. Now, turns around. You better believe I'm on a roll.
Hello?
Turns around again, the exasperated look on her face. I do not believe it. Take another step. You yell at me again with those lips, Barovia. Oh, Betty Black will give you your comeuppance.
Did she call you Beryllium?
Whoa, Black Betty.
What is Bambiland?
Do we have any Bramble Jam?
Have we done something to offend you, Miss, ma'am?
Did
Ah,
I
the
do
ruffians are
anything?
multiplying. I believe you can't handle seconds. I'll show you Betty Black hasn't lost her gusto. We're gonna roll initiative.
All we did was
All
ask
right.
her a question. What?
Betty Black, I haven't any of your questions. All right. So,
Because I called her a ma'am? I'm sorry.
so,
What does Brian mean?
Barovia is Daryl's last name.
Oh.
Oh.
You should know this.
Hmm.
You're about to take it.
Didn't know his last name.
So, he says it enough. This combat might run long, So I want you guys to discuss now. If we do hit time, which I anticipate that we probably will, because these are going to be more tactical battles, and I have no issue with you guys taking as long as you want. You could spend 2 hours on a turn if you so need to. It's excessive, but as an example. So if we do hit time, what do you guys want to do? Time is 1 hour and a half from now. We can pick back up come next session. You prefer that? Okay, we can do that.
Could you perhaps spell Barovia in chat for me?
Are you gonna start writing Elena Borellian with little hearts around it and all that?
No!
So,
It's just
so
something to know!
Pretty low on the okay with this meter right now. Oh, can you may need to you may need to realign your turn order because I came in kind of late on the click.
Nope, you are fine. You're in the right place.
Okay, because it says 9.2 and then 5 and then 8.12.
Nope.
You
I
may
see
need
it
to
properly.
reset.
I see it properly.
Okay.
So
I
can. There you go.
Moment.
I'll
Yeah,
put
it
it
fixed
there.
itself. I just looked at it.
All right. So, Rock, is your turn.
Well, first I will start off with a martial check.
Oh,
Or-
sorry. One other thing first. The traits of this boss. So, the traits of this boss are Morale Breaker. This enemy will specifically use abilities that will make your turns either far less movement abilities. It'll have lots of CC. So there may even be chances where you lose your turn entirely. This boss also has the trait Combo, where a lot of the abilities will work in conjunction with each other. There's another trait called Recovery, which this boss has ways that it can heal itself significantly. Another trait is Deadly, where this boss has moves that can do a significant amount of damage in one turn.
Okay.
And the last trait it has is Merciful, where this boss is not seeking to kill you, and should you fall, you will not die.
Okay.
Okay.
I can repeat those at any point in time. So, as we're going into this, a lot of the information I might not be able to tell you. So feel free to ask. However, keep that in mind. Give me a martial check, sir.
That is a wisdom, or would it?
It'd be a
I do
1d20
Arcana off?
plus your proficiency plus your wisdom.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 3. Awesome. Yeah.
That's insufficient, sir.
Fair enough. Well, Rock's gonna kind of walk forward and he's got his shield up and he has a sword. He hasn't chosen one thing yet. He's like,
Oh yeah. So let me show you a better picture of this nice lady. She looks like she has a as she got like frustrated, she put her rolling pin down and picked up a rolling pin with actual wires strapped along it, and has a pot lid in the other hand.
It looks like Angry
she-
Grandma.
GM's
She
making
has
a
the
mockery
Clorox.
of us, folks.
Nothing like that intended. But
Elena ever gets out of this, she's gonna ask specifically, why is there an Angry Grandma in your dreams?
what would you like to do? She looks quite aggressive.
First off, I'm gonna cast Blur.
Okay.
At the same time, I'm gonna ask, how much is the sourdough? That stuff's really fucking good.
You'll say that, she'll look at you like, take one bite and you're sure to kill her.
Okay.
Is she Italian?
Bonus action, I'm gonna cast my armor defense to give me some bonus HP.
Okay.
That'll be 7 bonus HP.
All right. End of your turn,
That'll be the end of my turn.
Elena. She's gonna get the beat down to somebody. You can already tell.
How do we do the martial check again?
The martial check will be a 1d20 plus your wisdom and proficiency. If you have a wisdom saving throw, which I believe you are proficient in,
Yes.
you could roll that.
So I have. Let's see.
I'll-
What
I'll have to
do
set
I
a
have to
macro
be?
for it.
What do I have to be proficient in?
If
Just roll
you
your
are
wisdom
cleric, so
saving.
you have a wisdom saving throw, that will have your proficiency and your wisdom bonus, so you can roll that.
So if you have a red circle near your wisdom saving throw, that means you're proficient.
Unfortunately, 14 is insufficient to identify anything about this boss.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna immediately come to here, and I'm going to strike her with my mace.
Okay,
Aggressive.
that'll hit.
And I will also summon my spiritual weapon
Okay,
right here.
okay. You should be able to pull it out. Yep.
And the spiritual weapon.
Wham! Okay. Yeah, both those will hit.
Be a level 2.
Oof. Yes. Yeah. Okay. 14 points. Oof. Okay. So as you strike into this woman with your mace and like striking from behind, as you strike into it, you can feel the mace hit her apron and hit like a whole bunch of dough underneath. He's like, oh, the worst kids around. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Black Betty will take her first turn. And first things first is that she will turn to the side. And you'll see a spectral oven appear. I can't be behind schedule if you pull out a ball of dough and put it in the oven. Gets you cooking. Let's see.
What are you gonna do? Bake me a cake?
Spot in the oven.
Let's
no.
see.
That's a maximum dough damage.
That's the fun about this. Okay. I need to take notes. Let's see.
God, I hate this music.
This is what inspired me to make her.
It's obnoxious.
It
Uh,
is
so-
have
spicy
any olive oil?
meatball.
So she pulls out a large ball of dough and kind of puts it in like this rough pie shape and puts it in the oven and closes the oven. The oven is staying there. And she will take out her rolling pin and give a good whacking to each of these ruffians here. So she's gonna whack once at Rock and whack once against Elena.
Mhm.
Disadvantage on me.
Okay. First for an 18 to hit you, Rock.
Nope. It's
Okay.
not.
She strikes down close, but does not hit. Elena, that is an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. With this, she visibly gets angry, and you can tell like she is getting worked up, really worked up now, visibly
Honey, it's
so.
okay. Just bake your cake.
Okay. All right.
I bet she doesn't get visited by her grandchildren enough.
Aranea, it's your turn.
Oh God.
Well, he seems busy. I'm going to let's do a free martial check. Oh, natural 1. That would be a no.
Damn.
We actually learn. We lose the ability to know what deadly is, so we swipe that.
I am gonna cast Mage Armor myself.
Okay.
And stand slightly protective in front of Daryl as much as I can. And I think that's everything for me.
Okay. Petty Black. Let's see.
Oh, for my free action, I'm gonna call out to the old lady and be like, I hate to bother while you're busy. Do you have any dream pies?
Oh shit.
It's a very good, like, offbeat session for us.
Stop wasting time around my shop. Stop loafing around.
It's gonna be like this the whole time, huh?
Oh my gosh, she gets to go 3 times?
I will say,
God.
there are bosses of where when you end your turn, you cannot do anything else.
Mhm.
That was of no consequence, but however, do keep that in mind.
Yes.
It's too dry in here. Too dry. Opens up this pot and tosses up in the air, and a whole splash of oil covers the ground. Let's see.
Oh,
Right. I need. You
no.
troublemaker. I need you troublemaker to make a dexterity saving throw, Elena.
Oh,
Wow, I'm the troublemaker.
You're the one that
You're the
fucking
one
beat
who
the
hit
shit.
Dexterity, you said?
Yep.
Oh.
That is insufficient.
you were
Excellent.
not
Okay.
extra virgin.
I use my fading inspiration.
You can.
Reroll it.
Trying to click my token. There we go. Oh God.
Okay. You now are under the greased condition.
Oof. Okay.
All right. If you want to know what that does, you should roll a martial check.
I feel like I played
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, I
I
would.
feel
I
like I
would
played
like
enough
to
for
know.
the there's no point to know what happens next.
Can I do that?
No. I'm saying that's something you could.
Oh, okay.
All right. And with that, that'll be your turn.
My turn.
Yes, it's your turn, Torius.
Okay. Would any of the things she'd done so far be legitimately Arcana or Religion checkable?
Yes.
Spectral oven. I would think.
Would be.
Spectral Lovin'?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, both, or yes?
Yes,
I
you
mean,
can roll
same.
Arcana. You can roll Arcana instead of martial if you wish.
Okay, I will do a Arcana check. Oof.
That's insufficient, my friend.
Okay,
We're doing real good on these.
real good. I believe I will enjoy my distance away from her. I'm going to move maybe like over here a bit.
Okay.
Here, I don't know. I'm just trying to get away from like being in a direct line of some sort of like beam damage from her.
Okay. Doesn't look like she has any beams yet.
Not yet. You know, you never know.
True.
I probably am still, but and I will shoot at her with my longbow.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit.
Actually, sorry. The blue box over there. There's like a spectral oven.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm still gonna shoot at her. I was just curious about that. All right, and that will be that, and that, and that. Oh fuck.
That will not hit.
I am going to use my dash and move a little bit further. So let's say like over here.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yep. As you shoot an arrow at her, you try to understand what's going on. She kind of nimbly dodges out of the way, waving her rolling pin at you as you dart around to the side. Okay. Liar.
Oh boy. So I am going to. I feel like healing mode might be good for a very strange battle like this.
You can always make a martial check first, too.
Yeah, actually, martial check is what I want to first do. My perception is a wisdom check that I have proficiency in, so I'm just
That'd
going
be
to
su-
go ahead
that
and
work.
roll that. Yeah.
All right. I
ascertain
get to
it.
dump a whole lot of shit on you first. So,
Ooh.
so,
Yeah, I'm useful.
she has 3 initiatives. The first one
Noted.
is called Hands On. The second one is called Prep Time. And the third one's called Secret Ingredients.
Oh boy.
So,
I love this.
so the abilities that she has in hands-on are keep on kneading, toss to the dough, legend in the making,
Okay.
and sassafras.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So out of all of these, you get to identify one of them. Going through the other ones and prep time, you have 2 dry, 1 heck of a ride,
Oh Lord.
let it rest, and cool down.
Okay.
And in secret ingredients, you have ding,
Oh no.
feeling wobbly, fresh out of the oven.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
just-
sorry. Also, one more. Touch of heat.
All right. Give me the first one of the third phase, which is
Ding. Okay. So,
Touch and heat?
let
Or
me.
touch
It
it.
is.
Touch.
Or like
It is.
touching?
That is what it is.
Cool.
So I need to do.
Why is this?
So, and let's copy and paste this.
So Lucille has 2 L's.
Lucille.
I'm rolling.
Oh, I love it.
Lucille, I
So-
love it.
This is what ding is. So, triggered means it happens by itself. It is not a reaction. It's not part of the action economy.
randomly triggered. Okay.
So, it is from the captured spell. The spell is released towards a random enemy.
So I don't know what that means. From the captured spell?
Yep.
We don't know what that means.
Okay, so this is like I'm supposed to put puzzle pieces together?
Do you remember in the beginning, one of her traits is combo? That a lot of the abilities that she has works in
Okay.
tandem with abilities.
So it's the spells that have been used against her right now are spiritual weapon, which I think this is just me thinking. Toss the dough is her. Wait, no. I would assume keep on kneading was her fucking beating us. Although abilities, I'm not entirely sure if those are the same as attacks. Because toss the dough, I'm assuming she just grabbed like a spiritual weapon, threw it in the oven.
I'm worried that fresh out of the oven, she's gonna like make the oven explode on us or something. I'm really scared.
I don't know. I have an idea.
Or she makes gingerbread men attack it.
First off, gingerbread is delicious.
Not when they're trying
well-
to stab you to death.
Just eat it.
Yeah, until we get more information, we'll just sit on that, I guess. I will. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Starry Form Archer.
Okay.
And shoot one shot.
Okay.
With the Starry Arrow.
That will not hit.
Yeah. And then I'm going to back off a little bit over in this direction.
Okay. As you shoot the arrow around, some of that dust kind of gets in your eyes from the portal fading right next to you. As you kind of like brush it off, the streak goes wide into the background. Okay. That'll be end of your turn.
Yes.
All right. She is going to use fresh out of the oven, and you see her kind of stop down to the oven, pull a pie out, like hot, 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 and put it on top of the oven. Let's see. Let's see. And Rock and Elena, there is. Oh man, there is a delicious smell coming off this pie. Oh, it smells so good.
Can I make a roll to determine what kind of pie it is?
On your turn.
Okay.
Rock, it's your turn.
I want to freaking
Arcana martial check that damn oven.
Okay.
Baby. Let's go.
So, the oven is just a part of this plane, part of her manifesting in this form. So I can tell you more of the other abilities, but the oven is not something you can interact with.
I can't interact with it at all.
Correct.
It is not metal.
Correct.
Damn it! Ruin all my heat metal bullshit. Go ahead and throw me out a.
I will say, sorry, one more thing. With that,
Yes.
since you have breached 20, you have unveiled the hidden abilities, as no other checks have reached that high yet. So, the hidden abilities are that the specifics of the pies is that there is a blueberry pie, a prune pie, and a rhubarb pie.
Oh no.
You may identify any of the other previous abilities I have listed, or one of the pies.
Can I tell what pie this is? Before I identify it?
That is a rhubarb pie.
Well, tell us what rhubarb pies do, please.
All right.
Besides the delicious.
The taste of good times. In addition, you will also know that each pie is too hot to eat for the first round that it comes out of the oven. If someone does attempt, they take 2d6 fire damage when eating. Con save of 15 to continue eating. The rhubarb pie, taste of good times. So, when entering the 15-foot radius of the smell, a person must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated for 1 round. If you start the next round in the AoE, you may make another Wisdom saving throw with advantage. Advantage if you're old as well. If you consume it, you receive inspiration.
I can't type fast enough if anybody else wants to try.
Okay. So, okay. She's not wearing anything metal either, is she? Her pamphlet's metal and the barbed wire.
She's holding it onto a metal lid.
And a metal barbed wire thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's worth heat metal there. I will just go ahead and summon the Starblade. I will keep it radiant, and I will give her a slap.
Okay. That'll hit.
She's not undead, is she?
She's not undead.
Slap. That one is.
Okay.
Is she unread?
Is she what?
I'm bread.
Unbred. Is she unleavened? Is she Jewish?
You don't know how well that actually fits with this song. She's not unbred. All right. Yeah. So as you slice into her, it doesn't like disintegrate the cloth or anything, but she's got like swatting you away like an annoying kid. Back! No more handouts for you.
I'm willing to pay for the sourdough.
You don't have any money. Okay. Anything else, buddy?
Oh, what can I do with bonus actions? I don't think I have any really that I could use right now, so that'll be it.
Okay. Elena.
Okay. Can I make my wisdom save?
Yeah.
No.
For short
What
check?
the fucking?
Oh no. First, actually, sorry. Rock.
Oh yeah.
I need a wisdom saving throw, and Elena, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
These are actually saving throws. There's so many abilities
Cool.
I'm still. You'll be incapacitated for the next round, Rock.
That's fine.
You are incapacitated, Elena.
God damn it.
Okay. You guys both watch as both of them just kind of like stare up to the sky with big smiles on their face, including Rock, because you guys can see his face. Both of them look in a very happy place right now. Both of you are incapacitated.
So we're sleeping.
Pretty much close enough to. You're kind of like drifting off to great memories right now. Like it's pretty nice.
Okay.
All right. Betty Black is going to pull out a big wad of dough and start tossing it up in the air. And... okay. One other thing. No, she'll leave it at that. Yeah. Okay. Aranea.
This is us right now. The fucking
Yeah.
prison jail.
Yeah. Mhm.
Can I do a type of, because okay, so this is Daryl's dream. So can I do like an Arcana check to see if like if I wake up Daryl, will that do anything for the martial check?
You could do that. That would be a martial check, yes.
10.
10 is insufficient.
Okay. Magic missile then it is at the pie lady.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 3.
All right. So as you shoot magic missile over to it, she actually takes the dough and whoop, 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 all your magic missiles are in the dough now. She's kind of like tossing this ball.
Boy.
Oh,
No.
So she tossed the dough. Okay. Yep. Toss the dough.
Hey, those are mine. And
Oh, flies in the face!
I will. I don't want to move closer, so that's it.
Okay. On her next turn, she will
Damn it.
she will take the dough and she will drop it right here on top of Rock.
Okay.
Rock.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, no. You put it right here. Don't matter. With that, she'll drop that and. You care something? I get better at this. Okay, so that's a bonus. Yep. She is going to. Torius, make a dexterity saving throw.
You're good at those. You're a rogue.
That is sufficient. As she lobs over a container of grease, it splashes all over. You are standing in it, however, you are not under the grease condition. Okay. Alright. Stay away from my shop! Alright, and that will be her turn. Torius, it's your turn.
I'd like to step out of the grease,
Okay.
at least there.
Yep.
I would like to shoot at her with my longbow.
Make your
You certainly
fucking
can do
check
that.
first.
Oh, right. Thank you. I would like to. I'd like to Arcana check what happened. What particularly interested in the dough full of magical spell. Curious specifically. I don't know if this helps describing what I'm interested in. But
I will say-
curious about like if it looks like something I could do damage to.
Okay.
Or not.
It is not an ability, but it is a combatant on the field. Yes, you can damage them.
Consider she's old and Italian. That dough is not sticky. It's actually good dough.
Just be like Bo, where like every time we learn a martial thing, we're just yelling the shit out. It's like you know, weak to this. She does.
I'm
fear
going
you.
to shoot at her
Okay.
with my longbow.
That'll hit.
Ciao.
No sneak attack, as there's no one threatening her right now.
Oh, balls. Okay.
Both of them are incapacitated. Yep. So, shoot an arrow into her. You can see it hits the apron and kind of jiggles a little bit. Ah! All right. Okay.
Can she be our friend forever?
Anything else, buddy?
Gonna go. So at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We go right
Okay.
there.
Okay. All right. Liar, it's your turn.
So team, if she's kneading dough, that means, or throwing the dough, that means projectiles are gonna get caught.
She is no longer tossing it in the air. She has set it down on the ground right here.
We don't know what that dough does, but I assume
This
it's
is
bad.
a,
I think it might be ding, right?
Yeah, more than likely this one is gonna go with ding. Although I'm assuming she is quote unquote letting it rest right now.
Maybe, yeah.
We could
Yeah, maybe it has to go down
potentially,
then before
we
it
could
dings.
potentially fuck these things up because they sound like they're gonna be wombo combos to hurt us with. But you know, I'm gonna start asking kind of the team what they, because I feel like they're starting to understand Liar's skill set. So if you have suggestions for, because sometimes I don't always put these things together. Just trying to deal with it. So
you guys can talk as meta as you want right now. You can talk as much tactics, combat as you want, and take your time. I'm gonna grab a drink, but just save yourself for what you want to do when I'm ready. If you're not ready, that's fine too.
He's right here.
no, I don't want to fucking do that. I was here, right? Was I here or was I here? Fuck.
You
I
were
think you're right here.
Okay.
of these.
Yeah, one or the other.
Okay.
You were in
here
the
or
circle.
here.
So it looks like I can go here. And then like, yeah, it looks like I can go here and then step one over.
You want me to move my spiritual weapon over here just in case?
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
You cannot
so
you cannot move your spiritual weapon.
I
that's
can't.
fine. That's
No.
fine. I'm just gonna go around it. So I don't even. the spirit
That'd be
weapon-
your action to dash.
No, that wouldn't be. That's 30 feet.
Okay.
It's 25 to get to this point, and I just use 5 to get over here.
Okay. That's fine.
So then I'll go ahead and I guess take an action to try to like eat this pie.
First, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You could just
You also
throw
make
the
her-
pie and then go eat it the next round.
And
Okay. As you step forward, and the memories of your youth growing up kind of like wash by you. No, you focus on the mission of grabbing this pie, which is very hot in your hands. What do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna eat it, right? That's how I get rid of this fucker.
You get it?
If like you could also theoretically throw it like over here.
Yeah, but that would
Or
make it
something.
active, right? I feel like she could do shit with it. I just want to like, I want to make sure it's
Yeah.
gone.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Actually, sorry. Pause first. Before that, you have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can even finish eating the pie while it's still hot.
Mm.
That's interesting.
That's part of too
Wait,
hot to handle.
I gotta make like a gambit of. I didn't know that. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
I
it was on second page. I didn't read.
Alright.
Got
Too hot to handle.
Okay, is this
We-
enough to
we-
eat a pie?
We are not in tactician, so you can take back that action if you want.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Ta-
Guys, I've got good rolls for these.
There's a lot of information. You can totally go back if you want. But I'm just saying, when it's tactician, if you do something, it's done.
Okay,
Okay, it's a con save of 15.
You made it.
I made a 15.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Hi.
Let's see.
Isn't
Alright.
that the rules of chess, like, which is in the game of chess, they have the same
Oh,
rule,
here
which
it
is
is.
the minute your finger leaves
Alright.
the piece.
The feast. Yep.
Since you've already entered the radius and you're going to eat it, I need to update that. Make the wisdom saving throw with advantage because you've already passed the save for it once walking in there. So
Okay.
give me another wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Is there any like can I make an appeal to like rules as intended in usual 5e where you can't be affected by the same effect in one round?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. There you go.
You have advantage.
You gain inspiration. Elena, you are no longer incapacitated. Blah, blah, blah. Neither are you, Rock.
Okay.
The buy is gone.
I assume that's my action, right?
That would be to gobble it down. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take a
You
bonus
made your martial
action
check.
to oh yeah, make my martial check. Of course. That's just like a free action, right? So
It's not even part of the action economy.
perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now.
That is insufficient.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a bonus action to make a disadvantaged attack against her since I'm close.
Okay.
to her.
That'll.
Hold on. Oh
Yeah, I
okay.
need another one.
The second roll's even better.
That will not hit.
Okay, great.
Yep. So as you go and you run and you eat the pie, and you gotta look up at her with this kind of like pie falling out of your mouth. She turns around and looks at you with the fury only an old woman has. As your beak kind of opens up a little bit.
It was very good.
She pulls back the rolling pin. Oh, this will be the least of your problems. She looks angry.
Well, she's angry.
Okay. Is that all?
This'll be
I think that's all I can possibly do.
Okay.
possibly do.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you
At
saying
the
you
t-
just-
At the
you
top
know
of
she's
her
that
turn, this ball of dough will turn into a souffle, and then pop open, and 3 magic missiles will go shooting out. Let's see. Torius,
Good.
1, Rock, 2, Liar, 3, Elena, 4, Aranea, 5.
Take 3 damage? Is that what's
Aranea,
Oh
you
my
take
God.
14 points of damage,
okay.
as your magic missiles go shooting back towards you. You have your reaction.
I do, which is counterspell. Can I counterspell myself? Or the
But you had
souffle?
shields.
Yes, because
Shield
magic
deploy.
missile it takes my, but magic missile is. just
Shield
damage.
completely negates magic missile.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I guess I should take shield. Yeah.
So as they come careening back towards you, you put up your shield and the 3 darts of force pop, pop, pop on the outside of your shield.
Oh goodness.
All right,
Do they smell good?
and it's her turn. Let's see. All right. He is going to... Pulling out of her aprons, you see her pull out these large pair of bellows. As she...
Ooh.
As you can take a step back. It's gone.
Would that be
And-
an opportunity of attack?
It would be for both of you.
God damn it, I don't have Warcaster yet.
I think I can cast spells as an opportunity attack with my.
A hit.
But is that only with? Hold on.
That'll hit.
I have-
You have not provoked an opportunity attack, Liar.
Oh, I thought she was next to me. That's why.
She is, but she has not moved out of your attack range.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't see how she moved.
All right. Rock, that'll hit. Elena, that'll hit. Perfect. Okay, so that is 12 points of damage.
Can't wait for next level when I get. Is it Warcaster that allows me to cast cantrips as a reaction?
And she steps back with this massive pair of bellows, like almost as big as Liar. And she's kind of like puffing them up. You see bits of flame. And she pushes them all the way down as this torrent of flame all the way out in front of her. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Rock, and I need a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage from you, Elena, as you are covered in grease.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
A dex save? Yeah.
Yeah.
This must be touch and eat.
4.
Both of you take 45 points of fire damage as flames erupt in the area.
Is this a save or suck?
No. Oh, you don't know. You don't know.
I want to. I could modify this. Let's throw a flash of genius on mine real quick.
So that'll be a 15 save.
You take 22 points of fire damage. Okay.
And that was a dex save. Is that right?
Yes, it was.
Delicious.
All right.
Minimum, we know the DC's 15.
Yeah, I assume all her DCs are probably 15, if they follow like kind of standard D&D.
Nothing standard about this fight.
Yeah.
That's 12d6. I'm not sure if it's because there was a grease circle or not.
Let's see. All right, and with that, she puts the bellows away. All of this fitting underneath this apron, unreasonably so. She pulls out a bottle, not a bottle, a large jug, and starts drinking it.
Mm.
Okay.
Wobbly?
All right,
Yeah.
I'm not feeling wobbly yet.
that'll be the end of her turn.
I guess that's feeling.
Okay. I would like to make my martial check.
Okay.
With the magic apron of bullshittery, may I do an arcana, or shall it be a wisdom with efficiency?
Roll Arcana check.
It's probably charisma if you're trying to look up her dress.
I have none. Ah! Nothing.
You guys are rolling terrible. That is
I know.
insufficient, sir.
Okay. She's drinking a liquid. That's not nice. What can I do?
You can always modify your rolls too.
I could, but I am not using that just yet.
Do keep in mind, I'm trying to take into account for as many things as possible. Cosmic Omen, Flash of Genius, everything.
I know. Whatever. I'm trying to conserve these things
I know.
when it like
Nice,
really
Jesus.
matters too. Flash of Genius is great. This is- Oh, she's holding it. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Still
I'm gonna step up. I'm going to make an attack against the jug that she is chugging.
Give me an attack roll.
The chug jug.
I'm attacking the jug. Damn it, not spells. Actions. Show me potato salad.
That'll hit.
Is the jug undead by any means?
No, it's not. As you take a strike into the jug, it shatters open, spraying you and covering you with prune juice.
Oh,
The
crap.
jug is broken.
So I had to make a con save to shit.
No, you do not. As she throws the jug down, frustrated. That was my good juice.
I'd like to use my second attack to attack her.
Yeah. Oh, not hit. As you go to swing at her, she throws the top of the jug at you as you kind of like take a step back.
Oh, fuck. I need to make a con saving throw, actually. For my concentration.
Yes, you do. Elena, you are no longer greased, so I'm taking that marker off you.
And
Thanks.
that drops.
Concentration has fallen.
Yes, it has.
Next time I'll get more music, guys. I know this is
This should be Black Betty, literally.
all right. End of your turn.
Bonus action, I will apply 7 more temporary HP to myself.
Okay.
You didn't need to do that.
Temporary HP doesn't matter, it's just bonus HP.
Okay.
Elena, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm upcasting Prayer of Healing to 3rd level.
10-minute cast.
Ah, fuck.
Yep.
Can I propose as a cleric, it is really strong to always be concentrating on something. It might be a good idea to throw up some sort of
What?
spell that's concentration.
Bless?
Bless.
Bless is
Bless?
good, yep.
Okay.
Love the
And then
teacher,
you
by
can
the
also
way, so-
still capture.
Can
And you still
I
have your weapon to attack with, too.
can I upcast Bless?
Yes.
How many?
It's
Ooh,
3 at
goodness.
first level, and then adds an extra person per level.
So 1, 2, 3.
You could. I mean, it's. Consider like, is somebody making attack rolls where they're going to get more, like the D4, or saving throws where they're going to get the D4
Actually,
things?
hold on a minute.
Oh.
What about Beacon of Hope?
Yes. The advantage of wisdom saves is huge. Especially
Not
when we
only
have eyes to
that,
deal with.
not only that, but death saving throws too.
Yes. I don't think
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna have
think-
to worry about that here. But yeah.
I think I'll do that. Beacon of Hope.
Okay, what we got?
Speaking of hope.
Num num num. Okay. All right. Marker, you're concentrating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's the clock? There we go.
Yeah. All right. That's your action.
Yeah. My bonus action because I need healing.
There not be a spell.
Oh yeah.
Level spells versus level spells, unfortunate.
What
You can
about
attack your hammer though.
With my hand.
Hammer or cantrip.
Your spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
yeah. I'll do that. I'll attack her with my spiritual weapon.
Roll hit.
Show me potato salad.
That will not hit. As you go to swing, unbelievably nimbly, she ducks underneath of it. Ha ha! Not so old yet. Got a little lick of the prune juice in me. Feeling spunky.
Yeah, old
Yeah.
hag, just lay down.
She nimbly bimbly.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Like a martial check?
Oh wait, yeah. Fuck. Oh wait, that's a save.
Same thing. That is unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
You're rolling shit on these things.
You guys are really rolling terribly on. All right. Back to Betty Black. All right. She is going to look to her left and put a pie in the oven that apparates next to her. And she is going to step forward and take 2 strikes against Rock.
Fail 3. Is this oven still here, by the way, Joe?
It fades away once the pie is out and gone.
Okay.
All right. So, a natural 20. All right.
Yeah, that'll hit.
25 points of bludgeoning damage, and
Ouch.
you are affected by 1 point of break. Your AC is reduced by 1.
Oh, you bastard.
Does a 16 hit?
No. You said 25 points?
Correct. All right. With that, it looks like she's calmed down a bit, and kind of tapping her rolling pin on her hand. Okay. Let's see.
That may just be on crits.
Okay. Let's see. That will be the end of my turn. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Aranea, it's your turn.
Let's see. 14 for my check.
You get the wisdom. Wait.
Oh.
Does she get wisdom advantage?
It's
Beacon of Hope?
it's not a saving throw. That's just what she's
Oh.
just using to roll her check with.
Oh, okay.
14 is insufficient, just barely.
Okay.
Actually, Flash of Genius on that. Let's get some more information going on.
So it's
Taking that meta knowledge.
Yeah, meta knowledge is great.
Yep. All right. You may identify one ability with that. Your reaction is taken. Nom 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 nom.
Which one should we know about?
Any. We don't know a lot.
So, I've got on the hands-on initiative. I got keep on kneading, toss the dough, legend in the making, and sassafras. And prep time, I've got 2 dry, 1 heck of a ride, let it rest, and cool down. And secret ingredients, I got ding, touch of heat, feeling wobbly, fresh out of the oven.
I would suggest feeling wobbly only maybe because she started drinking that juice, and I don't know if she got any effect of it or not, or if breaking the bottle stopped it. And I didn't even know if that was feeling wobbly or not.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna pick that one or Legend in the Making, but yeah, feeling wobbly just to see if she had any effect from it.
Okay. Betty starts drinking her prune juice. She'll feel right as rain when she's done. Betty gains the effect of the prune pie and heals 10d6 on this next initiative.
Oh my god,
Did
no.
we stop that with the breaking of the bottle?
Yes.
Thank god.
Sweet.
Cool. Since it didn't work with my last martial check, and I'm too scared to wake up Daryl unless I'll die in the Matrix. I'm going to, let's see. Actually, I think I am gonna try and wake up Daryl. Can I walk over to Daryl and like touch him?
I wasn't able to interact with Daryl. Might be in here because it was like emanating from him, but I wasn't able to interact with Rock when he was not through the portal. So there's a chance here if you walk over there, you just kind of phase through him.
Yeah,
but maybe not. I mean, you could try
movement too.
because you're probably still in range of blasting with the spell, right?
Yeah, I can always just do that.
So the movement's probably not really wasted. I guess it just depends if reaching out to touch him is an action or an object interaction.
Touch base.
Yeah.
He's not a light sleeper.
I am just going to I'm gonna firebolt her.
That'll hit, most certainly. As you shoot the fire at her, she kind of like flaps her apron away at it as the fire kind of caresses over. Just, ah! All
you
right.
said we would pay for the sourdough. And that's my turn.
Okay. Anything else?
Actually, maybe I'll just move over here for better angle for face.
Okay. All right. We are on that one. Okay. She is going to put her rolling pin on the ground and start running on it. Woohoo! I need some fresh air. Woo! And she rolls all the way over and behind Aranea.
Attack of opportunity?
You most certainly can.
One heck of a ride.
Yep.
Okay. I do have.
Actually, she's going to. She will. You also get the attack of opportunity, but she's going to go this way, and then go up. I need a dexterity saving throw, Rock.
Oh.
Who got ran over, Rock?
I just make it. Okay. So you take.
Oh.
Let's see.
Still take damage.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Okay. All right. And you see her just this old lady rolling up on the pin and turns around you abruptly, Aranea, as she picks up her pin. It's kind of like holding on to it threateningly. And she's going to toss a bottle of grease over at you guys. I need dexterity saving throw. Rock. It's just a convenient location. Okay. All right, that will succeed. As it sprays down, you step out. You don't get greased by it, but you're still standing in grease.
Fair enough.
Okay. That'll be your turn.
Attacks of opportunities, do those hit?
Oh yes. Let's see. Elena, no. Liar, no.
There's Eldritch Blast is made up of 2 different attacks. Are you sure neither of those hit?
You're at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, then I need to roll twice more.
Yes. In Rock, you can make an opportunity attack as well.
No, I can't. I use my reaction.
Actually, I don't know why.
To
I
do what?
didn't
Ah,
choose
yes, you did.
that
Fair
one.
point.
No.
That will not hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I try to play rules layer pretty fucking straight down the line there, Joe.
I appreciate it. There's a lot going on here.
Yes.
Torius.
The first thing I would like to do is an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in whether anything she has done so far would be considered a spell. Fuck my life. And
Insufficient.
well, but I'm going to dasharoo up to here. I'm going to try and bop her with the boom and blade.
Okay. Real quick. What's this purple circle? And this brown
I don't-
circle.
That was the grease bottle that she threw. Yeah?
All right.
Is it?
Oh, negative. I set my GM there. Not bad. That's right here.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure, so I'm like, it's probably over here somewhere.
Nope. There's a lot of things going on in GM there.
Oh, shit. Okay, I already said I did all this stuff, but I did
Where-
mean to ask because I had stepped away
You can
to check on the kid.
you can take it back. You can't take the martial check back because you've already done that.
Yeah.
But if you want to
No,
redo
I-
your movement, you can.
What I was wondering about is the pie that had apparently absorbed, or the dough that had absorbed the magic missile. What happened to that? Because
It burst open and the magic missiles went flying at Aranea. She blocked them.
Okay. All right, sweet. So it just laying on the ground, it burst open.
Yep. It turned into a souffle and then erupted.
Okay. Did it seem like there was anything we could have done when it souffled between that and erupting, or like it wasn't like instantly it's a souffle, boom, it goes. It was like after that.
It seemed to be just souffle and then go. It all happened one turn.
Okay, so not something that could have been countered. Okay, cool. Sorry, that was the one thing that I wasn't sure about. Kind of boom and blade.
Rock.
Yes.
Your status effective break is gone.
Ooh.
Wait, no, sorry, drop. Never mind. Ignore me.
Fair enough.
That'll hit.
Boom.
Yeah, that'll hurt. As you stab into her, and the echoing of the boom erupts, dough flies out from underneath her apron and glows.
Oh no!
She looks in pain. She swats at you with her I want to say mallet at this point. Rolling pin.
Rolling pin. Lucille.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay. Oh yeah, just to check she's not concentrating on any spells right now.
I can't answer that.
Okay, well, if she is, she would have disadvantage to maintain, because I have the Mage Slayer feat. And yeah, I'm gonna stay right next to her.
Yes, sir. All right, Liars, your turn.
Okay. I will take suggestions for what the fuck to do here.
Well, we know there's a pie in this oven, but I don't know when that's going to be done.
Yeah.
Marshal check.
Yeah, you can marshal check.
Yeah, I sure can. I'll go ahead and do that now.
All right, buddy. What do you want to know?
Oh man, I want to know what she's doing next. What's the next thing she's doing? Or,
Okay,
actually, what's the second to next thing? Because the next thing she's doing really soon.
So that would be a hands-on.
I can't tell you exactly what she's going to do, but I can tell you the general tactics that she's going to be using.
Okay. I know that you gave it in a list. So I'm going to lean on the team to derive what's next. Team, what did she do just now?
She put a pie in the oven.
Huh?
I feel like that's going to be
Right.
their next move, is to take the
She
pie.
took a ride. Yeah, she took a ride last, I believe, right?
Heck of a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, heck of a ride. But like I said, fresh out of the oven is probably the next thing, which is going to take the pie out of the oven.
Okay, so
So she's going to be
ride
coming
goes
back.
in-
She's going to be coming back here. I don't think she has the ride yet. But
I
that's
wonder. Sorry, I was gonna say. I wonder if if you have any way to CC her that might prevent her from getting back to the oven. I wonder if we could make her burn the pie.
I don't know. The pies can be beneficial to us though as well. We know the plum pie, because of feeling wobbly,
Yeah.
is probably a healing of some sort.
Oh, that's the bottle of prune juice, right?
Prune
Yeah.
pie.
But if she drinks the prune pie or the feeling wobbly, which is prune juice, she heals for 10d6 damage.
Yeah.
So, so the mechanics she has on the next round are either ding, feeling wobbly, fresh out of the oven, or touch and heat. Or touch and heat, or whatever. I don't think she has the movement without one heck of a ride to get back to the oven for either fresh out of the oven or ding. So she's either going to heal herself with feeling wobbly, or she's going to do an AoE on Aranea and what's his name? Sorry,
Torius.
Helios.
Yeah, Helios.
Perfect.
With touch of heat. I'm not entirely sure what ding does. I'm fairly sure fresh out of the oven she has to be at the oven. So ding could be something else entirely.
So you don't think ding was what set off the souffle?
Ding.
Ding
We know
was
what
what-
ding was.
Yeah.
So it's either gonna have to be feeling wobbly or touch and heat. So it's either gonna be a heal on her. She just took a lot of damage. Could possibly
Yeah.
do that. Or touch and heat, which will be an AoE damage on them. But there's
I
no
assumed
grease
that
around
the
her.
touch of heat
So-
was the
bellows.
The bellows thing.
Yeah. I mean, it was AoE fire damage, but there
Oh.
is no grease around you guys currently. We don't know the range
Oh.
on that yet. So she'll probably, if she can, run up here and use it on me.
Honestly, I would probably think she's gonna heal herself because she did, like Rock said, did take a lot of damage.
So
I mean, I don't know. We see her health bar though, right? I don't know if that's
Yes.
intentional. Joe.
Yes.
Did we see her health bar on her token? Is that information we're supposed to have?
Go.
Okay.
He's doing.
I mean, she's barely scratched, right? Like
yeah, I
she
know.
could
But
heal
she
herself,
tried to,
but
she tried to
I
heal
know
her
she
run.
did it once already. But yeah, I don't know.
But I also broke the bottle. I'm not sure if she has multiple bottles. So, personally, what I fear is going to happen is she's going to run on up and do the bellows on this, and a lot of fire damage going out. And we do have Beacon of Hope up, which is maximum healing, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think the big issue right now is she's probably either A, gonna heal herself, or B, do some juicy damage.
All right. I don't know. I don't know how that helps me figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. So
Either you could do either A, healer, B, pop and check on the oven and take the pie and run with it, or C, heal.
We were told we couldn't interact with the oven, but I would be curious to know if it's like if that meant we couldn't damage it, or can we? Is it something we can open and snatch a pie out of? But maybe that's a martial check. Or something.
I want to hit that oven with something.
yeah, is that forbidden knowledge, DM? Like, can pies be taken out of ovens?
Is it hot and fresh out the oven?
Do you want to know? This is your martial check, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I want to know if the pie can be taken out of the oven.
As part of fresh out of the oven, the pie will take itself out of the oven.
Okay.
So, could you interact with it? No.
So she doesn't have to go move it out of the oven.
And we also learned that the pie, it's automated.
That would be
It's
correct.
to itself. She doesn't have to do anything.
Okay. Good to know.
So,
Good info.
yeah. I'm
So then, it's either going to be feeling wobbly or touch of heat.
yeah. I'm racked for ideas here.
I will say that should have been included in the first identification fresh out of the oven. So I'll say you can identify something else.
Okay.
Do touch and heat. Let's get that.
Let's touch a heat. Let's what do you do?
All right. So, what you rolled? 19. Okay. Let's see. Come on, copy it all. You better copy it all. Let's see. Let's see.
D6.
Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see. That's the end of it right there.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, it's the whole lot of fire damage you guys took earlier. So this is a cooldown. It recharges on a 6. Increasing. So she like occasionally does this, so we should expect to like see a lot more fire damage in the future.
Did you mean to give us two things there? So I think you gave us.
That's just part of this. That's just part of the second part of that ability. That is not the other ability.
That's not the cooldown ability.
Correct. I was just poor naming on my end.
Okay.
Okay. Fucking hell, dude. This is the worst. I don't know what quite to do yet.
Blaster.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna hold some spells for a while and be very hardcore later. But right now, I'm still trying to figure out what to put those spells towards because I don't have many to do like a lot of things. So I'm gonna get 2 Eldritch Blasts and an arrow out there at her.
Hit me.
And I'm also oh god, they don't.
I like the way you think. That'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, 2 hits, and the damage are these.
Woo!
Nice.
Spicy.
And then I'm gonna roll my bonus attack. Sorry, arrow.
That will not hit.
Okay.
So as you guys watch as he Liar pulls out his normal hand, and 2 dark beams of energy shoot out, striking this baker on both sides of her shoulders. Whoa! As she kind of like stumbles forward, a careening shot of light kind of shoots over her as this old woman like does this painful-looking limbo and then rises back up, like rising yeast.
And then I'm going to a tactical retreat.
Okay.
Because I don't like being grouped, especially when she's got conal fire damage. And I've got ranged. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Let's see. Betty Black will put her hands into an oven, and the pie comes out. Yep. Bloop. Bloop. Let's see.
Was that a spell that she just cast?
Negative. Let's see, and let's see. Unfortunate. Okay. All right. She pulls the bellows back out again. All right, let's rotate this bad boy. Let's see where we're going at. She is going to. Oh. Oh, yes. Torius, you may make an attack. Oh.
She's
Yeah.
moving, you said?
Oh, yeah, she's moving right here.
That's Boom and Blade. And
Let's see. Come on. Select it all. Alright. We'll adjust it. Okay. Roll me my boom boom damage.
the
I know she's gonna trigger it too, yeah.
Yeah, so I rolled that first. That was 10. The 2d8 for moving.
Okay.
And then I don't think I can attack of opportunity with Boom and Blade because I don't have Warcaster, but that was just my opportunity attack afterwards was
Okay.
the rapier.
Her
All right.
bellows thing isn't a spell.
But I think
at all,
I would
is
get
it?
sneak attack because
The bellows.
Aranea was next to her. Is that right?
The bellows count as a spell.
I could cast counterspell.
Oh. But she's moved away though, right? Let's see.
Yeah, but if she's
Mage
casting it
Slayer.
on us.
Yes.
Uh,
You already used your reaction, sir, for that. But you may roll the counter spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never done this
and
before.
and if she moved more than 5 feet away, I can't use the Mage Slayer thing on her anyways.
Correct. This is Aranea using counter spell.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Yes. So let's see. If it's 3rd level or lower, it fails and has no effect. But if it's just make using my spellcasting ability. Okay.
So essentially, you're making an intelligence check.
15.
She pulls out the bellows. Rock, as you see the grease at your feet, you're like, oh no. He goes for that final one. Whole bunch of air just out in front of you, all nice and heated. Ah, contraption! Puts the bellow back into our apron. Successful counterspell.
Clutch move.
Okay, so she was shooting it at the grease. Is that right?
Very
She was aiming it in this direction, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought she had stepped over there to get a cone on
Oh, I
two of
stepped the
us.
fuck away from there.
So can
You
we
guys don't
talk
see
about
my
the
cones, but I see
sourdough now? That's what my...
See, sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Rock, it is your turn. Elena, Aranea just saved your ass.
What was gonna
Rock, it's
happen?
your turn.
Oh, she was gonna use the bellows on you, and I used counterspell, and it fucking worked.
Okay, good.